And welcome to Spook House, everybody. I am Joe. I'm BizarreStar. I'm an occult detective hunter and final guy, and I have not streamed for a very, very long time. Why? I don't really, well, aside from work being a really big pain in the ass, just usually coming back either massively exhausted or having to do something else completely. But yeah, but there seems to be some actual good news, at least for the time being, is I got my weekends off back. So, at least for the time being, until unless, you know, I guess the people who are working on Saturdays and Sunday, or particularly Saturdays, aren't, end up not doing their job, which is probably usually what happens, so, or just not doing their job properly. God, I hope they actually sticks for as long as it did last time. If not, you know, very, very long. I like doing these on the weekends, so hopefully I can actually do these a lot more often. I don't know, but hold on. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Well, I was reading something like my DoorDash order. I just told him to leave. Actually, you know what? Let me go get that really quick. Sorry, I thought I was going to be here sooner, but yeah, let me just get that. 2 seconds. Okay, I am back. Anyway, like I said, hopefully my weekends stay off for the time or for quite a while. Hopefully as long as the last time I did it, because I'd really much like to do these on the weekends. It's actually a lot more fun. But since I've been gone, a lot of stuff has happened. Microsoft is pretty much firing tons and tons of people. Most of these from both various studios. I'm guessing because they ain't doing their goddamn job. You know, too busy. But all of it with obviously with all the fucking inflated budgets and everything, and probably not really putting out much games, so they had to get rid of a lot of people. Layoffs, I think, not full out firing, but still. And also, Sony has basically said, hey, come 2028, we are no longer going to be, we're going to be fading away from digitals, from not digital sales, from physical for digitals. Sorry, again, been a while. So, I don't know if this is what Critical Gamer is talking about, but yeah, we'll react to some videos because I got a lot of them to react to. But the next video game crash is happening now by Critical Gamer. 3, 2, 1.
The crash of 1983 was one of the most disastrous events in the whole history of the industry, wiping out more than $3 billion worth of revenue, causing multiple companies to go bankrupt and about 15,000 people to lose their jobs.
I will say, correction, is actually the North American video game crash, because this was actually happening primarily in North America. Like in Europe, it was video games, or at least games, were still doing relatively well. Thanks, Cap. But yeah, video games were still doing somewhat decently in Europe with like the Commodore and I think the ZX Spectrum. Preferably home computers is where it was still kind of doing really well in Europe. But in North America, you know, America, Canada, I'm guessing Mexico, yeah, this is where it was really happening, and it's, you know, affecting a lot of jobs.
The fallout from this one event took years to recover from, caused a seismic shift in the balance of power across the industry, reshaping it to such an extent that the effects are still being felt today. But even that pales in comparison to what's happening right now. Since 2022, the games industry has lost over 45,000 jobs, mostly in North America and Europe. More than 30 development studios have shut their doors forever, and at least 2/3 of AAA studios have conducted mass layoffs, restructures, and downsizing over the past 5 years. In 2025 alone, the industry shed more jobs than the entire video game crash of the 1980s. And it's kind of interesting to compare these two events. The crash...
I think a little bit. I mean, there's a lot of factors. I think the whole thing in 2025, a lot of it probably is a post-COVID result. Because during COVID, they were hiring more people because, you know, people were staying inside. They were playing a lot more video games, but that's not really the case anymore because people go back to work or, you know, people just don't want to... It's not as retentive to the casual gamer as us. You know, we will play them all the time, regardless, rain, sleet, or snow. Other people, they'll go and do whatever usually they go outside because they have lives, unlike us. But yeah, that's one big factor.
Of 83 happened because the industry had become bloated and overstretched. Overconfident game studios had invested ridiculous amounts of money in high-profile projects that failed spectacularly, and the market had become oversaturated with low-quality, low-effort garbage designed purely to bilk money out of people that gradually turned the audience away.
Which is essentially what happened here, because here in the 80s with the Atari, like, everybody was making games. Like Coca-Cola, Kool-Aid, Purina, the company that makes dog food, they were all making games. A lot of them weren't great games. A lot of them were just either Pac-Man clones or Space Invader clones, and of course, no one's going to want to apply to that. It's a lot like how it was today with this crash. It was a lot of people looking at video games saying, "Wow, this industry is making a lot of money. How can we make money off of it?" And so it was they put a bunch of shovelware and stuff. It's essentially the same. People who come in who do not understand this industry try to milk it for what it's worth, and we're the ones who suffer. We suffer, developers suffer who actually want to make good games and whatnot.
Sound familiar, anyone?
It's like poetry, it rhymes.
Well, that brings me neatly along to what I want to talk about today. Why the video game industry is in such a fucking mess. But just before...
I do like Marvel Rivals still.
Before I commence my rant, a quick word from today's sponsor. You don't have to listen to it, so feel free to skip to this time code now if you want to get straight into my rant.
I'll be nice.
Now, wasting your time on crap movies and TV shows is bad enough, but do you know what's even worse? Having your identity stolen by data brokers and sold on to scummy advertising companies and even fraudsters, and that's exactly what's happening thousands of times every single day. Names, home addresses, social media profiles, even financial information and social security numbers are all being scooped up by online data brokers and sold on to the highest bidder. And it's not just targeted ads, annoying emails and telemarketing calls you have to contend with. Identity theft, privacy invasion, online harassment, financial fraud and cyber stalking are all on the rise. Having no luck applying for jobs? Well, there's a good chance that HR departments are using recruitment data brokers to snoop on you. That's why you need an all-in-one solution to cover your digital tracks, stop brokers from selling on your details, and keep your personal information, well, personal.
But yeah, that is true. Employers will do that. They, a lot of them will nowadays. They'll check your online footprint. That's why a lot of, some women out there, they find it kind of hard to get a job because they end up especially if they had an OnlyFans or something like that. Yeah, they find out you did that, usually they'll just go, no, we're not going to. Well, they're not going to say, no, we're not going to hire you. They just won't call you back.
Incogni will automatically reach out to over 230 data brokers worldwide and request they remove your details from their databases, handle any objections, and keep a constant eye on them just in case they try it again. The custom removal feature also allows you to request removal from any broker not already on the automated list, and in some cases can legally compel them to act. Just sign up, choose the plan that best suits your needs, then kick back and let Incogni do the rest.
You know what, I don't want to completely take away from this. I do think this is these are good sites and whatnot. The only thing is it doesn't really, for most people, you don't really never stop using the service because you're always going to have companies that will have your information. And so they'll do it. They'll go after, Incogni like this will go after it. It's just, if they have it, someone else is going to have it. It's kind of It's a little difficult, I'm just saying.
And because I'm a generous soul, I'm giving you a little discount to get you started.
That's
Go
nice.
to incogni.com/criticalgamer and use the code criticalgamer to get 60% off your annual Incogni plan. What are you waiting for? Go forth and protect your personal data now. Right,
I'll do it
that's
this
that out of the way.
afternoon.
On with the video. The first and most obvious problem with the modern gaming industry is the frankly absurd development costs of AAA titles now, and it's tough to think of a better example than Concord, Sony's disastrous 2024 first-person shooter that was in development for 8 years and reportedly had a budget of $400 million.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
The game was expected to become a tentpole title that would expand into a massive billion-dollar franchise. Development was dogged by a culture of toxic positivity where critical feedback was ignored, failure was considered impossible, and the studio spent more money than a drunken sailor because in the end, it would all be worth it.
I've heard this exact same thing regarding games like Highguard as well. It's just they don't take any criticism. It's toxic positivity. It's like, oh, it's so great, it's amazing. Like, go look at Highguard, how much people were glazing that fucking game. In fact, but when this game came out, although it didn't, even like IGN, various sites kind of gave it a very middling review. So you know it's bad when they can't even really butter it up.
You sure about that?
Well, it wasn't. Concord flopped on release, reviews were lukewarm at best, and the game peaked at 700 active users on Steam. Within a week, it had dropped to less than 200, and within a month, Sony shut down the servers and pulled the plug on the entire thing. Well, that was $400 million not well spent. Concord was one of the worst examples of bloated budgets, overconfident developers, toxic positivity, and sheer fucking hubris ever seen, but it's hardly an isolated example. Skull and Bones, an open-world pirate game with, of course, live service elements, made by Ubisoft released the same year, had an official production budget of $200 million, but a decade of delays, restructures, and creative dithering put the rumoured final budget anywhere from 650 to 850 million.
I knew nothing about this game. I knew even less that it came out. Which is probably, I'm not saying I have my finger on the pulse of gaming, but I didn't hear anyone talk about this game, and this is supposed to be a quadruple A title. I feel like you really need to push some goddamn advertising for this, although it seems very strategic. Kind of, I'm not going to say what's it called? Top-down strategy or something like that, but it does seem very niche. It doesn't look like a game that would actually make its money back. At least not, say, dare I say, a shooter, a Call of Duty, or any of those types of games. I don't know who this was for, like Callisto Protocol. Was that quadruple A?
Oh man. Oh god, oh man.
Holy shit, man. If I was a Ubisoft investor, I'd be physically sick if I heard those kinds of numbers.
Ugh.
Skull and Bones eventually released to weak reviews, debuted at number 4 in the UK charts, and never really picked up. On Steam, it reached an all-time peak of 2,615 concurrent players. Jesus, I get more than that on a Q&A stream, and I'm a drunken dickhead. Or how about Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League, a spin-off from the Arkham series that swapped the tight single-player narrative campaign of the Arkham games for an open-world online experience with live service elements.
It had some of the ugliest character designs ever and completely shat on the Arkham Batman. You know, the one voiced by Kevin Conroy. You can only take solace in that this was not his last voice acting gig. Or his last real voice acting as Batman. That would probably go to Crisis on Two Worlds. It's the one where, like, the world's ending. That was like his last one.
I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Once again, a game that was trapped in development hell for years, with shifting priorities and new ideas constantly pushing back the release date, blighted by a culture of toxic positivity where obvious problems and shortcomings were largely ignored, and sucking up more and more resources as the sunk cost fallacy proved itself yet again. The end result was a fucking disaster that lost Warner Brothers over $200 million and managed to piss off pretty much the entire Arkham fan base with its, questionable treatment of Batman. The fact that Sweet Baby Inc. consulted on it probably didn't endear it to players much, but that's a discussion for another day. And I'll be having that fucking discussion, believe that! Or how about Marvel's Avengers that cost $170 million and flopped spectacularly because of shitty gameplay and again, live service crap that absolutely nobody asked for.
From what I've understood, from a story standpoint, this game is not too bad. Particularly when it's not focused on Miss Marvel. I've heard this is actually, the MODOK they have in this game is like leagues better than what they had in Quantumania. But I also take resentment for this game because of this game flopping so badly. It's why Guardians of the Galaxy did so bad, which was a fun game.
Honestly, I could go on and on with this stuff, but you get the point here. AAA games are becoming so ridiculously expensive to develop that they're starting to run into the same exact problems that are slowly bankrupting Hollywoods. For a start, the numbers just don't add up. When you've pumped so much money into a project that the break-even point becomes fanciful at best, then you've created your very own Kobayashi Maru.
There's another thing about Concord, it's not aesthetically good looking. You look at this, you look at stuff like Overwatch and Marvel Rivals, like, which one are you gonna play? And people, I know people want to put like, oh, racism, the sexism, blah, 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 blah. No, it's just, as people, as humans, we are naturally drawn to aesthetically pleasing designs. These are very frumpy and really, 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 really ugly. I do not want to play. I would rather play the other two. I'd rather play the other ones, or it's neither. Yeah.
A scenario where it's impossible to win no matter what you do. The solution? Find ways to squeeze even more money out of the customer. That means live service features.
The First Descendant. This game, from what I understand, it's doing really well. I played it. I thought it was so fucking boring. Like, the biggest appeal, obviously, is the character design, which, sure, whatever. This is, like, I guess kind of a... maybe the double-edged sword of having appealing characters is, like, you can have these, but a lot of people will just kind of will gravitate toward it only because the females are decent looking or because of the eye candy, even though the gameplay is so fucking boring to me. At least that's my opinion. I know some people really like it. I couldn't get into it. And it's microtransactions do seem a bit predatory to me.
Oh, you already spent $70 on our game, huh? Well, that's
Yeah,
nice and all,
that.
but you really need to buy the latest campaigns, skins, and equipment if you want to get the full experience.
No.
And you want the full experience, don't you?
You sure about that?
Honestly, games with this kind of shit turn me off faster than a Whoopi Goldberg sex tape.
Rest in
Because
peace,
it's
Sam
nothing
Neill.
but a transparent attempt to squeeze you for more cash. And don't even get me started about always online connectivity where you feel like you're playing with some faceless corporation leaning over your shoulder, analysing and judging everything you do. It also leads
Yep.
to both the sunk cost fallacy and a culture of toxic positivity where you're forced to throw more and more money at a struggling project just to get the thing over the finish line, and criticism is mostly ignored because nobody wants to admit that what they're making isn't working.
Well, of course, none of these designers can ever admit that, or devs or companies can ever admit they're wrong. Nope, just keep doing it until it becomes right, which never happens and usually ends up with them either firing people or going out of business.
Because really, when there's hundreds of millions of dollars on the line, who wants to be that one guy who sticks up his hand and says, maybe we should just stop this? It's why so many of these games that probably should have been...
I have a feeling there are some people in those rooms that do say, hey, maybe we should stop this, and they just get completely ignored. I think a lot of it comes down to hubris. They're so arrogant, they think they're right, that they will drag everybody down.
scrapped end up with insane production budgets because the studios have thrown so much into them already, it's simply unthinkable to stop. To this day, one of the bravest decisions I can remember was Capcom during the development of Resident Evil 2. They'd rushed the game into development without a clear creative vision, and as deadlines loomed, the general consensus was that it wasn't living up to expectations. On the other hand, they'd already invested a year of dev time and tens of millions of dollars in it, so the pressure was on to get it finished and released. Instead, they scrapped the whole thing and started again, sacrificing time and money for the sake of quality. And the result was one of the most successful titles in the entire franchise. The lesson here, sometimes it really is worth cutting your losses and starting again.
Yep, sometimes it's good to admit you're wrong and just say, hey, let's change some things up. Let's fix this. Nope, Remember when game developers used to be more ambitious? God damn.
The other major problem with having so much money
Good
on the
old school
line is that it
Capcom.
discourages creativity, innovation, and risk-taking, and pushes developers towards bland, predictable, focus-tested concepts that have already been done a million times before. The gaming landscape today, just like the film industry, is saturated with endless sequels, remakes, and reboots of tired, played-out franchises, all of them costing insane amounts of money that could have been used on smaller, more interesting projects, and it is so goddamn depressing to watch. Games like Expedition 33 were like a breath of fresh air because for once it felt like you were playing a game with genuine artistic intent behind it, willing to explore outlandish ideas and take creative risks. Because they could afford to, because the game cost less than 10 million to develop.
Yeah.
Just like low budget independent films like Obsession turned into massive successes because they were produced outside the traditional Hollywood system, so games like Expedition 33 proves that there's absolutely a demand for new, interesting concepts, and if the big players can't or won't deliver it, then someone else will step in and do it for them.
That's probably that's one of the big takeaways about this is like, yeah, if the big companies won't do it, smaller companies will. I think Expedition 33 got any type of hate it got was so fucking forced. The only thing I've heard people bitch about regarding this game is because they used AI, but they used AI in terms of it was like a placeholder asset. That was it. They had every intention of getting rid of it. It was just, for development. It was never going to be in the final product. It was just there, just for a placeholder, because so they could have time to, make the actual thing. The final game had one asset that was AI on accident, that they left an accident, and they took it off with they replaced it and fixed it with a patch. That's it. But because they had that, people gave them shit for it, which again, it's like it was not that big of a deal. It was just there to be there, just for the project, not for the final product. But whatever. The other thing is, I don't like how the dev said, "Oh, when we used it, it never felt right." Like, dude, you're just having some time. That's perfectly fine. Like when you start, like, they didn't use it for the final product. Like I said, it was never intended for that. It was just. That's another thing with AI. AI is just either one. It's a tool. It's never going away. It depends on how you use it. I've used it to just dick around because I really have one, I don't make any money. Two, it's just for fun. And three, it's going to be how you use it. But we'll get into AI a little bit later too, especially when I talk about George Lucas, because he said some interesting things about it. But yeah, so fucking forced with this game. I'm glad it's doing very well. And I know a lot of indie games will have a lot more ideas. That's the bigger thing with, like, I guess, these certain titles from certain other developers that have, like, certain ideas that really don't appeal to anybody. Sorry, I don't know where I'm going with this, but like Critical Drinker said, someone will make them, even if it's not the AAA studios. So that's one highlight.
The end result of all this bullshit is that the gaming industry has finally reached its breaking point. Too many games have flopped, too much money has been wasted, and the only choice now is to cut the fat or die out. I mean, personally, I'd start by firing absolutely everyone in the HR departments and cancelling all consultation firms.
That's one of the bigger problems too. I've said this about the whole Neo Sarkeesian thing. These consultancies, people who essentially either make up a problem or exacerbate a very minuscule problem that doesn't really exist, and saying you need us to fix that problem. Like, oh, there's not enough representation. That was never an issue back then. It's still barely an issue. I mean, you kind of force it and people can see through it, and that's why they end up failing. But now they can't. They need to kind of realize, yeah, we don't need that shit anymore. Especially with half of them doing all this like type of very mob tactic. Oh, it's a nice game. Would really be a shame if like no one fucking played it and people saw how sexist it was. Like, no one cares, dude.
But hey, that's just me. Just like back in 1983, we're witnessing another slow motion video game crash. The only question is, what the hell is going to emerge on the other sides?
You have to cut your losses, essentially. Again, like you said, we have to cut a lot of the fat. It's going to be a while. It's not going to be overnight, but Well, I mean, Microsoft's already doing it. They've gotten rid of so many employees, and I know a lot of people talk like, oh, I don't like when people lose their jobs. For me, I can take it or leave it at times, especially if you're not doing your job right. It's what you need to do. It's not, you gotta make it before you make an DEI grifters. There you go. Hello, Black Pill Jesus. God damn it, I forgot where I was. Also, welcome to the stream. You have to make an omelet, you gotta break some eggs, and yeah, that Asa Sharma's grill is in the fucking kitchen right now. She's going to break so many. But I got one more regarding this, I think. I got a lot of these. That's why I'm starting so early. And also, I don't really have a game plan to play, but I'll find something. Anyway, like I said, Xbox has gotten rid of a lot of people. And apparently they're not happy. So they organized a little protest, and yeah. As someone who's been in a union, because apparently this is like whole organized by the unions kind of suck. They don't really care. At least the ones I've been in, they don't really do much. You call them if you have any grievances, they kind of shoo you away. And they don't really show up at the stores or any of our stores until like around the time they have contract negotiations, and then they act like, oh, they really care for us. That's essentially what they do. So, but yeah, that's just me. Well, let's look at this. Microsoft employees revolt against mass layoffs.
The absolute chaos in the video game industry and how a lot of people have lost their jobs. Microsoft in particular laid off 1,800 people. I mean, it was a lot of folks just last week. And they're going to double 3,200. I think by the time it's all said and done.
I believe she said that it's going to take like an entire year for him to lay off like 3,200 people.
Yes. Well, let's go to Maryland, as there's a Save Our Devs national protest from ZeniMax here. Let's get this local news story.
ZeniMax.
Right out of Montgomery County, a new round of Microsoft layoffs is sparking outrage. Earlier this month, the software giant laid off thousands of people from its
I forgot I said that out loud. Yeah.
Actually, I think everybody, when looking at news reporters, should identify if they would or not in the first 10 seconds. I think that's the golden rule now on the show.
To be fair, she's a newscaster, so I think that's kind of what they want from a newscaster, someone who's pretty. See? Even newsrooms get it.
The country. They're responsible for some of the most popular video games, including the Fallout series, Doom, and Elder Scrolls. Our Matt Gregory found out that the national layoffs are having a huge...
What?
They came out to protest in Montgomery County.
So on their lunch break, dozens of currently still employed video game developers joined the hundreds of recently laid off video game developers to protest the ongoing mass house. Here we come. That have affected folks across the country, but hundreds right here in Maryland.
And like beards.
Instead of eating at lunchtime,
nothing.
March from their offices to join their fellow former Microsoft video game coworkers.
Their lunch breaks.
Combination of shock.
Jeez.
I mean, there was a lot of talk of layoffs coming.
There is a cycle of layoffs. It's like anticipated.
Here's your video game industry right here. This is it. This is it right here.
Yeah.
That it could be you could be next.
Last week, Jay Woodward and Autumn Mitchell got laid off from the Microsoft video game studio, ZeniMax in Rockville, the studio that produces some of Microsoft's most popular video games.
That they haven't really been doing much with for a good while, so I don't know what the hell these people were doing.
Well, Doom, Fallout, Skyrim.
Did you work on Doom and Skyrim and Fallout? I feel like, what did you do? What did this person do that probably someone else could not have, probably else was doing too?
Also got Elder Scrolls Online.
A week ago, Microsoft had announced plans for a total of around 4,800 layoffs this year, with more than 350 video game developers let go last week in Maryland, and around 166 of those in Rockville, according to a filing with the state labor department.
These are absolutely good paying jobs that you could raise a family on.
Lisa Fazzini of Communication Workers of America helped to organize this lunchtime rally, bringing the still employed developers out to protest in song.
Oh my God.
They sing a sing-along with a guitar. Why?
Yeah.
Why is that a thing?
Filthy
He's hoping to
hippies.
get laid afterwards.
Kindergartens.
Unbelievable. They
Sing
were singing,
Wonderwall like everyone else. Like, what are you doing, sir?
No, do
they're singing
Freebird.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. Like, I'm dead. That's unbelievable.
Just drive by this and go, yeah, nerds.
Unbelievable.
So you could raise a family.
Scribe would have been half as good as if that one guy didn't drop the creation kit.
Yeah, listen to
America
this.
helped to organize
crazy.
this lunchtime rally, bringing the still.
Yeah, does anyone even play vanilla Skyrim anymore? Like every person I've ever seen now play Skyrim uses like the mods. Like where it's barely even a game, it's barely even the original version.
Still employed developers out to protest in song and sign.
It's like every game, it's like always the girls have really massive honkers and it way too like glamour shoddy type of characters. They just don't look like ugly like they do in the originals in vanilla Skyrim. It's crazy.
The layoffs of those recently let go, like Autumn.
The impact itself is so huge
Please stop
on
going
like your
back to her.
routine and the realization that you're not going to see these people anymore, at least not in the same context.
So what? You don't. You get fine. What you're that's what makes you sad about you getting canned. You can't go to work anymore. No shit. You lose a job. It happens. Sorry, dude.
And Jay.
I understand.
Boo!
There you go.
Boo!
What's the goal? I missed it. What's the goal of this protest? Give me my job back, otherwise we won't stop playing the guitar. Like, what is the goal?
Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, thank you, Phil. You know.
So the thing is that like if I was her boss, I'll make a list of who went to those protests.
Yes.
And I'll fire all of them.
Right.
Okay. Can we just stop? Listen to what she says. Listen to why she wants her job back.
Oh, like Autumn.
The impact itself is so huge on like your routine and the realization that you're not going to see these people anymore, at least not in the same
Then
context.
change your routine.
And friends.
Yeah, like
You have to change it. So what? Like I said, yeah.
because it disrupts her life. That's why. Like I'm
Me,
sorry that
me.
you're no longer. Yes, that's the idea of getting fired. You're no longer allowed to go to that place anymore. That's not. Yeah,
I
that's
don't
just how
want
it
to change
works.
the time of my alarm clock. Like, what the fuck, guys?
So tone deaf. It's amazing.
And Jay.
I
That's Gabe
understand
Newell.
the principle
Yeah.
of making the most money possible, but you know, it
Looks like hippie. What? John A. Romero? Not John Romero. God damn it! Fucking hell! He made Doom. No, John Romero. Yeah, like hippie looking John Romero, or maybe hippie Gabe Newell. Either way, looks weird.
we are the people that make them the money, and we want to just do it.
We reached out to Microsoft and ZeniMax Games for a comment, but as of this report, no one has responded.
What are they gonna say? That's probably the best thing. Like, sorry, we have to fucking do this. There's too much bloat. I gotta wonder what half these people do. Especially if they're working on one game, it's like, ugh, this is bloat. This has to be bloat. All these people, I can't imagine they do so much. Like they make games at least. Like, what's the last game that Bethesda brought out that wasn't a re-release? What was it? Doom the Dark Ages? I'm pretty sure there's others, but it's like, what were these people doing? Is their offices like same like Twitch offices? Is it like with a bunch of like air hockey tables and massage rooms and the room where they can meditate and crap like that? Like, I don't. Ugh.
Moment, I'm definitely still keeping options open.
Workers like Jay still holding out hope Microsoft will reverse course.
I would be
fun with
very
that.
happy to return to my job. That's what people are here to fight for, is trying to get everybody who was laid off the opportunity to return.
So
They went through security.
the union leaders tell me this is one of just a number of protests taking place across the country, protesting those widespread Microsoft video game layoffs. We're also told there will be another protest coming up in August here in Maryland.
Why don't they just keep doing this? Apparently, what are they doing?
In Rockville, I'm Matt Gregory.
Okay, so to be clear, there's going to be another one in minimum 2 weeks. At minimum 2 weeks. So what are you going to do in the meantime? What, like, are these people just going to continue working? And how much do you really stand with your coworkers if you're just going to like, oh, well, I'm just going to keep on working, while you guys just go off to your side? Like, I'm with you, Phil. I'm keeping track of everybody who's there, and they're the first one on the chopping block next layoff.
Exactly.
Good.
The thing is, what Asha Sharma is doing is a good thing for the video game industry. Yes, it's going to be
More
a
or
lot of
less.
growing pains, but she did say that this is a mandatory reset that they need to do. The fact that the other companies that are 3x to 10x the amount of profits rather than what Xbox is doing, and they've been losing so much money this past, I don't know how many years, how many times they bought like other companies during COVID, and all the games that they came out with from like, what's it called again? South of Midnight and, Hellblade 2, whatever, those other games, Kiln, the teapot making game that had no more than like a couple hundred people playing your game at once. How much do those games cost, right?
I didn't hear much about Hellblade 2. I played the first one. It was fine, but yeah, it looks like an expensive game, at least in terms graphical wise. But yeah, I don't think that's a game that was going to make any real profits.
Ultimately, it's all about how much money are you helping with the company. And I guarantee like these layoffs has been set in stone for a while, like for maybe half a year prior to everything happening.
They remind me of those vids where a girl works at Twitter all day and does nothing but hangs out. I assume that's what a lot of those people did.
Yes, it's going to take a year, but if you're good at
like, even if they were like working on Elder Scrolls Online or any of that type of stuff, or like Fallout 76, it's like, do you really need that many people for like, I'm guessing coding, fixing patches, moderation? I mean, I feel like you don't need that many. Just like, well, Twitter, like a lot of those people have the bloat.
What you do, you'll find a job elsewhere. It's like, hey,
But they're not. They're not.
No.
That's the problem, right?
Yeah, that
These
may
are
be it.
mediocre people who got extremely high-paying jobs for doing nothing, and they know that. That's why they're panicking.
I think there are.
I've said that before with a lot of these other people, like certain studios, especially good studios that got sadly closed down because of poor management or games that just were never going to make any money. If they're good enough, they'll land on their feet easily. They will make a new studio or something like that, and it potentially go indie, and they'll be back on their feet. It's going to probably be less, but if you truly do love this industry, if you truly have a voice, if you truly want to make a story or make a game out of inspiration and not just check marks, you'll most likely do fine. At the very least, you can at least take some solace in knowing you actually have. You made a game you wanted, but I don't feel like a lot of these people are that description.
People who are good at their job, like for instance, let's say if you're now here's the thing, it's typically like executive management or middle management, right? There's a game that our studio was working on for 8 years that basically completely just like shit at the bed, and it was basically like we were working with Lightstorm for a long time, and then like they're like, oh yeah, we're not gonna make this game anymore. So that's a lot of money that people lost, and they had amazing artists over there. It's just that the executives had no idea what the fuck they're doing, and they never released the game, right? Not even a beta was released to any of the content creators that we had on the studio. So when they rolled these people onto our project, like basically a lot of redundancies were, they let go of the redundancies, and the people that came on were really, really fucking good. But the thing is, like, we already have our artists. We already have our producers. We're not going to have, like, we're not going to pay, like, another art director $175,000 to $200,000 for you to stay on. So, yeah, it is, especially in tech, it's very fucking expensive to pay. Like, for instance, an average artist here, like, if you're working at a pretty well-known game studio, like, a mid-level artist gets paid minimum of $110,000. Maybe if you're starting as a junior, you get 80, right? And that's here in California. So especially during COVID, people started like leaving to other states and stuff like that. They could still get the same amount of pay. So and a lot of DEI bullshit did come up. So like a lot of like bullshit jobs, Tiny, you are correct, that were made they weren't doing jack shit. So getting rid of them, as an investor, as like a fucking board member or whatever it is, if I see negatives, I'm like, yeah, we're just gonna let go of everyone. Fuck them. And and if you are legit good at your job, you'll find another job. It's like the gaming industry is really fucking small. Right, like I know people that were up.
It is small, but I think that is it. It does feel like studios try to make it larger, and that's one of the worst things. I don't think that's a good thing. I think one of the worst things I've heard some people have said, I think it was like Movie Bob, was like, oh, we need this industry to get bigger. No, we do not, because when it starts getting bigger, you start having bad faith actors coming into here, like I've said, who will look at this industry and go, we need to capitalize on this, and they don't understand how it works. And then we get a bunch of crap in here, either overly saturated or trying to appeal to a market that does not exist, or either is not profitable enough to appeal to. And then we're obviously the ones suffering as well of it, but it's also more actual good developers who just want to make a good game.
Part of the whole Riot like lawsuit. Same thing with was a Blizzard lawsuit, and
that's what they said about comic industry. Yeah, the comics industry is kind of. I mean, it's not. It goes hand in hand. Comics, movies, pretty much entertainment in general. Comics, which is like it's so. How do I talk about the comic industry has kind of never been that big either. I mean, I know a lot of people would say, oh, well, because of the MCU or stuff like that. I don't really feel like those two are completely connected, which is probably one of the bigger things with the comics industry too, is like they try to do this brand synergy with like the comic book movies, like where they retconned Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver no longer being Magneto's kids, because at the time, I believe it was because they didn't have the rights to the X-Men at the time, which completely kind of messes up a lot of things. For one, two, it's completely pointless, because while comic books may get a small surge from when a certain movie comes out, it's not very long. Those fans don't really stick around. So I never understood why they couldn't just be in their separate little things. It's like it's just kind of annoying me. And they never really. Comics are dead now, pretty much. That's another sad. Like none of them are particularly good. I've pretty much just gone back to trades. Like I still have my old trades of Deadpool and whatnot.
They're all cross-pollination. Like, it's like, oh, I worked here. So if the reason why those people are like, hey, I'm standing in solidarity with my brethrens in the gaming industry, is because what happens if that person that was let go becomes a high-paying producer? They're going to remember you, that you helped them. And if you didn't go protest with them, you didn't go protest with me, so I'm a producer now. We're not going to hire you. It's easy to get blacklisted, right? So for me, if you're an executive, I would just like make note. And it's like, okay, whenever these people come back, it's sort of like when my teachers were like, okay, you guys can do like a walkout for like, anti-ICE protest or whatever bullshit, right? But I'm going to make a pop quiz that day that worth 50% of your grade. That's what my teachers did.
That's
what
cool.
I would do if I was the executive. Screw them.
Well, it's during their lunchtime though, Phil. So
yeah,
they can
big
do whatever
sacrifice.
they want. It's their lunchtime, and well, that is kind of weird. Hold on, real quick. Is there like?
Oh no, they can't eat their chicken sandwich. They have to eat it on the lawn while they're protesting. You just see them hold up signs while they're eating their sandwich, so much of food in their mouth.
Does the bell ring at ZeniMax? And then everybody goes outside to go play on the playground and have their lunch?
No.
Like, no, you can have your lunch whenever you want, right? You're grown-ass adults with a salary-paying job, So the idea of, well, we do it during our lunchtime. What a silly statement.
What a sacrifice.
This comes down to one thing, right? The people who got fired were not bringing enough value to their job. That's it. And I know that sounds really mean. That's the very black and white issue. The lady at Microsoft, she has to make very hard decisions. She's done that. And will there be...
Which is kind of ironic, and I feel like the people who are really upset about this are people who like to see things in black and white. The people who probably would, just because who see anybody who's the riot of Stalin would be considered a Nazi or something like that. I don't know. That's just me. Just thinking out loud.
Some people who are casualties that probably shouldn't have lost their job. Yeah, that happens sometimes. That's just the way it is. But guess what these protests will do? Nothing.
No.
Nothing. It's just screaming at the clouds, hoping and singing glory, glory, hallelujah. Come on, what are we doing here?
Is this a proper union, by the way? Like, if they're doing it under lunch hour, it makes me think that it's not a proper union, or are they just calling themselves a union?
Like there are like small games unions, but it's not like
I can't imagine that they're as organized as worker unions, actual like ones that deal with like retailers.
Huge thing like the animation industry where it's like a guild, right? Like everyone has a sign. So they've been trying to unionize for like a.
Well, of course they'd rather waste their times on things that mean nothing. Of course, it's all about trying to make it seem like they stand for something, to make it seem like they're fighting the great fight when they probably should be either trying to look for other jobs or trying to do something creative. But no, crying about it is is a lot more easier. It's I've always said, like, some people just want to be a victim because it's more lucrative, instead of when you say, then say getting up and trying to make things better, trying to do something more constructive. They want to get something out of this, preferably their job back. That probably where they did jack shit.
A while now, and like ever since like the mid 2000s, they've been trying to unionize for a long time. It's like, oh, if the animation can do it, why can't we do it, right? And like even when the place that I started, like there's these like girls who are like, oh, I don't know why we don't just unionize. Like there's so many people here, and just like if that's the case, then a lot of people will lose their jobs, right? And you're gonna pay a lot more in fees and stuff like that. But as of right now, like there's not actually like a big one. But there's more like, I guess it's like isolated small unions that like Microsoft, I think does have their own. But in terms of like video game industry as a whole, no.
Not a whole lot. I mean, look, it sucks. I'm different than most everybody else, on our show. I don't like when people lose their jobs. I think it sucks. In a situation like this where
I don't really care, to be honest. Particularly if you're not doing your job or doing anything.
At a job that was redundant for many, many years, I think you just say awesome, and you turn your head and you say, well, maybe I can go get a job somewhere else. I'm so tired of it. And this is one of those things that we've seen this coming for years. We knew this was coming. They even said that there's been talks of layoffs for a long time, right? People knew who was on the chopping block. We've all been there before. We've seen when redundancy or cuts happen or layoffs happen. People who are on the chopping block know they're on the chopping block. I guarantee. Sorry, lady, you were on the chopping block. I could have told you that just by looking at you, but hit that subscribe.
Yeah, again, if they're good enough, they will bounce back easily. They will find a way to make something, I guess. If not, then, well, whatever. Good luck to you. Just learn, I don't know. Learn to weld. That's all I got. Okay. Do I else have anything else here? No, not really. I did see this. I watched Andy Pants Gaming, his whole thing about let me check that. About GTA 6. Well, I don't really know. I don't like Andy Schreier, for one thing. He actually blocked me on Twitter when I mentioned his little book where he talks about all the allegations at Blizzard that he didn't say until he made a book about it, and then he blocked me. Like everybody, he blocks anybody who mentions that. So yeah, I want to see what this is about. Andy Schreier is why we have woke games.
What's going on, guys? So I recently saw that everybody's favorite game journalist Jason Schreier has started a YouTube channel, and it's actually getting pretty popular. And I was baffled because it made me wonder, like, do y'all not know that this guy is literally why we have wokeness in games? So I call him a lying gay Jew because that is what he is. By definition, Jesus. He lies. Gayness is his sexual orientation, and he is Jewish.
I don't care about that. I don't care about the last two.
Jewish by nationality and by birth. So I'm literally just describing.
It's not hate speech. I don't know
what else to tell you. So what I want to do in this video is...
I mean, when you say it in a pejorative manner, but whatever. God, who cares?
Look at some of this guy's past to show you why you cannot...
I personally try not to judge anybody by their ethnicity or, sexuality and crap. I try by the content of their character. I know it's crazy, but I'll let this guy cook and let's see what he's talking about. How long is this video? Sorry. Oh, 14. It's not that bad.
Trust this guy. Why this guy has always railed against gamers. He's always been anti-gamer. He's always been pro ugly women in games. And I want to analyze one of his recent videos where he just straight up lies about several things that he said. So let's go through everything here. If you type Jason Schreier controversies into ChatGPT, you'll come up with a full list of everything that he's been embroiled in and everything that he's lied about the past couple years. But I want to start with this article he wrote for Kotaku in 2013, where he said, game developers really need to stop letting teenage boys design their characters.
This was a fun game.
And then he said this: as you can see, The Sorceress was designed by a 14-year-old boy. Perhaps game development studios should stop hiring teenagers. At least they're cheap, I guess. Guys, again, this is what happens when you when you listen to a gay man for your video game reporting. They can't be trusted. And
I don't think it really has anything to do with him being gay. I think it's just him being a snarky asshole.
And yeah, in response to some of the backlash that he got for this article, he then said this: why complain? Because it's embarrassing. Because I wouldn't want to be seen playing it in public. Because I love Japanese games and Japanese RPGs, and I don't want them to perpetuate the ugly boys club mentality that has pervaded gaming for almost 3 decades now.
Okay, here's the thing though. It's a boys club because, and I know this isn't even a hot take, it's mostly just truth, despite people not really wanting to admit it. Video games are still a boys' hobby. Yes, it does not mean that women do not play video games. I know a lot of people, there's a lot of women like, well, I play video games. Yeah, that's not what we're talking about. It means that men buy games more than women. And no, we are not talking about mobile games. It's like saying I read a pamphlet. I'm an active reader because I read a pamphlet once during my when I went to the doctor's office for my biannual physical. That's it. It doesn't, they're not even comparable. It's because, and it's not a bad thing. It's just what it is. It's just maybe a little bit down to biology. You could it's just that video games are more retentive with boys and everything. And it's still very much like that. Yes, girls play this, but you kind of want to usually gravitate toward the boys because those are the ones with the money. Those are the ones who are going to play your game. Those are most likely the ones who are going to keep buying them. So yeah, this again, and this is like Vanillaware. Vanillaware makes this stuff all the time. That is their art style. I seem a little bit intolerant to even really tell a Japanese company on how they should run they should run their goddamn their fucking company.
Yeah, guys, this dude is a leftist. He is a leftist libcuck, and he has been against us, and he hates us. Yes. Yeah, don't ever listen to anything this guy says. And this was some shots from the game here. He also said on Twitter, this is back in 2020 when Cyberpunk came out, spoke to CD Projekt Red boss Marcin Owinski this week about Cyberpunk crunch, controversies over transgender issues, GOG layoffs, and a bunch of other things. Yeah, this guy, guys, in case y'all are wondering.
I mean, I think the crunch is probably the more important thing you want to talk about. I don't give a crap about the whole messaging and transgender. I think this game also has Sphere Hunter in there, so apparently there's not a big issue. She seemed to like it enough.
Wondering why games are just dog shit. They're full of ugly women. They have terrible gameplay, and like nobody wants to buy video games right now. It is because of the seeds that were planted for 10 years by Kotaku, by IGN, by Jason Schreier, by Anita Sarkeesian, and all these people, dude. This is directly related to all of this. These people have poisoned the well. They've been ruining the video game industry forever. One of his more embarrassing
to be fair, I'm a snarky fuck. I just try to use it for good.
Takes, though, was what Jason shred about Dragon Age Veilguard in 2024 when that.
Oh, that's right. That stupid ass tweet of go straight to the top of the charts or something like that, and the game still flopped really hard. And I think he deleted that tweet.
Game came out. So as we know, the game was a $400 million flop. It had this cringe seed of the chick saying, "So I'm non-binary." It
is so fucking cringe when they put like these types of terms in like a fantasy game or anything like the show Ted, you know, like from the movie, the teddy bear. They have like a girl in there who says, "I'm non-binary." This show takes place in the 90s. I guarantee you, as someone who lived in the 90s, no one ever said that. It's like, it sounds so weird when you try to put current day terms into something that's supposed to be like taking place in a different time.
Had somebody doing push-ups for misgendering somebody.
That's stupid
and
too.
Nobody played it. As you can see from this chart here, Dragon Age is a huge franchise and it lost $6 billion for EA. But the funny thing about Jason Schreier was he had a tweet. So it looked like maybe Veilguard was going to do good at first. And so Jason tweeted this. He said, "Go woke, go top the charts." Because I assumed the game looked like it was going to do good at first. But then he deleted that tweet, of course.
Yep.
And then a couple days later, he posted this. New EA is slashing its forecast for its fiscal year. So Jason did quite a 180 on that one. But with regard to the Veilguard controversy, he even admitted in a tweet, I actually don't like the game very much, but I do like seeing you chuds get dunked on.
That's what it's always about, right? Oh, a game may be completely garbage. The movie may be completely garbage, but it's always about owning the chuds. That is not a good way to be going about things. That's like, well, I think that's what Angry Joe did with Supergirl. Like, oh, well, even though he gave it a bad review, it's like, oh, go see it because it's going to piss people off. Or you want to go see it to, what was it? To go see it if you want to see more of this universe, which is so stupid too. It's like, don't hold a freaking franchise hostage. I don't need to see these movies. But these companies need me to see their movies. They need you to see these movies. They can not realize we're the ones with the money.
I wanted to own the chuds. Yeah, guys. So I wouldn't. This.
It's not even really games that do that. It's just it's journalists that do this. Like, oh, go play this game to own the chuds. Do not spite buy. Spite buy is such a stupid thing to do. Even with games that may actually be kind of, I guess, good. Like, play if you're in it. Buy it if you actually want to buy it. The only game that does it right is Spec Ops: The Line. I've been meaning to play that game too. I think I have it because someone actually got it running on here on PC. I gotta look for it.
This dude,
because actually, let's do a little small. I do follow some people that have been getting like a lot of decompilings of various games. I know, like, of Ultimate Spider-Man, like Shattered Dimensions, I think Spec Ops: The Line, and some other like settings for like PS3 emulators that make certain games work, like Bloodborne. I do have that on here, but I actually have it on I gotta get it transferred all into an external hard drive because that shit it's like 300 gigs of all those games I just found online. I'll see if I can find you the person who has those, or at least I'll show you later. But yeah, I got to get that all transferred over because they are taking up space on my computer.
For 30 or 40 years now of his entire pathetic life has been railing against gamers and railing against the chuds. So I would never believe a word that comes out of this guy's mouth. And finally, or
at the very least, take it with a grain of salt.
For a very long time, he has been writing thousands of articles about crunch culture. He started back in 2018 when Red Dead 2 came out. Here's an article from 2017 that he wrote. Video games are destroying the people who make them. And
well, Angry Joe should rebrand as Crazy Joe. He's pretty spun out these days. Yeah. I've seen it. Then again, I also remember his little thing with Jeff Keighley, which was embarrassing.
Guys, need I remind you that Call of Duty 4 and Halo 3 had some of the most notorious crunch ever in video game studios.
Right. Okay. Yeah, crunch isn't very good. Is not particularly a good thing. But when in a real scenario, but I would also argue it's not as serious as when the devs actively do it on their own, or even like say when the heads of the company have, actually join in and help on the crunch. Because I know with Red Dead Redemption 2, was it Dan Houser, various like high-end executives were also working on the game to get it finished because they just really wanted to get it out. So they weren't alone on it. Yeah, it's not great that they did that they had to do that, but at the very least they were trying to help out.
For men sleeping at the office.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, here's my take on crunch. Stop being a fucking pussy and make the game. If you don't like,
I mean, when you literally have some people at the time, there was another article regarding it was this wife whose husband worked for EA and how exhausted, and like he actually had to go to the hospital, I believe, and like how much it was really affecting him. I understand that, but you also understand, but it is also a part of game design. Or any type of programming and whatnot. It is like that thing that you might have to do or deal with. It's just hopefully that the company is smart enough and know how to deal with it.
Crunch, quit. Stop being a pussy. My view is, yeah, dude, you work in video games. You're gonna work 80 hours a week. You don't get both. You don't get to work in the coolest industry ever and get to go home at 5 p.m. I don't work in video games because I want to go home at 5 p.m. If I wanted to go home at 11 o'clock p.m. every night, I'd work in video games. So I have no.
I think they know about the long hours and crunch. It's just, you know, that shit, like, it's like that shit's still exhausting.
Sympathy for people who bitch and are pussies and complain about crunch culture. But yeah, guys, Schreier is literally the reason that games are bad now, because he was one of the main voices.
I don't completely agree, but I don't completely disagree. I think he is just a factor. Like Sarkeesian, like Zoe Quinn, just about every other journalist, anyone who was in that Game Journalist Pro little, what was it, mailing list or whatever, or group of various journalists who were collabing and talking about stuff, or that, what's her name, Leah Alexander, who was like, oh, gamers are dead. Gamers don't have to be your audience. Like, the fuck does that even, what?
Is criticizing the companies for doing this. And so my point in all this is that crunch is what makes good video games. Crunch is still what makes good video games. Crunch and small teams are how you make good video games. So basically, you can't trust a word this dude says in his new YouTube channel that he's pushing, and the dude is literally why this happened. So, but another thing that I wanted to cover really quick is I wanted to respond to one of
the stupid book. Oh my god, that book that he because he the guy who because he knew about all that fucking that harassment and crap that was like my dad laughing at workers' rights. Yeah, but about this thing that he knew about all the harassment, all that fucked up shit that was going on with Blizzard, about breast milk getting stolen, about that, like all that stuff he knew about, but he didn't say anything because he wanted to save it for his book, which I pointed out, which me and many other people pointed out, and resulted in a block. And oh no, I'm blocked. I guess I won't see his banger tweets anymore. And I sure as hell ain't going to Blue Sky.
Of his videos that I watched, he had a video for why games now take 6 years to make, and he says 3 outright fabricated lies in this video that I wanted to address directly. And another point here, you might be asking, like, how has Jason Schreier gotten in so deep with companies? Why do companies let him have insider interviews? You know, Bethesda, everybody invites him to their studio to do a tour. And guys, it's because he is an activist, of course, and he's just like them, and he wants to spread their anti-white, anti-male, anti-American ideology. He's a gay communist, just like all of them. So of course they're gonna invite somebody into their company who wants to spread the same ideological disease that they want to spread. So anyway, we're not going to watch this video, but I want to,
thank God.
These are basically 3 direct quotes or 3 paraphrases of exactly what he says in this video. And I want to respond to them because I laughed out loud when he said these, because they're just complete lies. So why do games now take 6 years to make? Here's the first thing he said. Games cost so much to make now because graphical fidelity has increased so much the past 10 years. Let's think about that, guys. Let's think really hard about that. So Arkham Knight was developed by Rocksteady Studios, and it came out in 2015.
I felt like you wanted to say Rockstar.
And it cost $50 million to make. And I'm going to throw some of the gameplay footage up on the screen here. You know, I personally think Arkham City was the best series in the game in the series, but I
like Arkham City. I more enjoyed Arkham Knight. I don't know. I probably have to go to Arkham City again, but I really liked not Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum, because I played the fuck out of that game. I got every achievement. I got all those all the Riddler's crap and everything. I really, really enjoyed it. I never played Arkham Knight, mostly because I heard it was like really buggy.
Knight has some of the most unbelievable graphics you've ever seen in a game, and it's 10 years old. Still to this date, it has some of the best graphics in a game. All right, same studio.
Kind of makes me sad that Arkham Asylum was also Arlene Sorkin's last time to play Harley.
Rocksteady Studios made Suicide Squad 9 years later. Cost $200 million to make. Cost 4 times as much as Dark Knight.
Why?
And it made 0 money, and it looks like complete dog shit. It looks like this. Guys, it looks like this. So Jason, boss. And for those of you who might blame inflation, $50 million with inflation would just be $70 million today. That's not how it works. $50 million doesn't turn into $200 million because of inflation.
Oh, okay.
And so Jason will blame everyone but himself. He will blame everyone but the woke activists.
Well, I mean, obviously he makes it seem like, oh, with inflation or anything like that, it's because, you know, he thinks, like Jason Schreier thinks people are stupid. That's why he doesn't think people are going to look into this stuff. He's just like, his word is law. Like they're not gonna question my babbling.
And so you can't trust this.
That's what a lot of these people say, or do. They will kind of do double speaks, just kind of make things that really you probably won't check. Most people will not check on, and then you realize, oh yeah, they're full of shit,
dude. Because of course, when the blame comes to him, he's gonna finger point at somebody else. And guys, we're getting down to it now. Here's the real reason. 2015.
Okay, I don't think they're troons, but okay, but they do look like activists.
Rocksteady was all dudes. 2025, all troons.
No, those are just the. I would just go with the word activist, most likely, not troons. Come on.
All women, all DEI hires, all diversity. People who couldn't code if their fucking life depended on it. I personally think that graphics peaked in 2016. And games cost a lot less to make in 2016. So Jason Schreier, explain that to me. Red Dead 2 and Tom Clancy's The Division are some of the most beautiful games I've ever seen. What are graphics like today? Yeah. They're just Unreal Engine slop. This is Halo
We really got to stop having these games all on Unreal Engine
Infinite. Like they look like complete dog water. Almost every game.
Even games with the RE engine are kind of pushing it. Though a lot of those games at least look nice.
Coming out today. Now it might be in 4K. It might have higher resolution, but it actually looks like shit. And so, guys, the subtext here, Schreier won't tell you the real reason games cost more. And it's because of women and activists. And he has to be a Jew and hide it. He has to hide this obvious fact from everybody.
I don't think it's necessarily just women per se. It's more women who don't know how to do their job, which just could also be also men who don't do their job. Sadly, it's a lot of, but they have more incentive to hire women, so who don't know how to do their job. So yeah.
And it's because,
in a sense, he's right, but it's always multifaceted.
Because all these women and all these trans people have been hired, and they have no freaking idea how to code. So yeah, guys, this
especially as someone who had a boss, two bosses who were ladies who had no idea how to do their job, who wanted everything done pretty much yesterday, not realizing that this shit's really heavy. It's going to take us a while to get this stuff done, but they wanted it done so fast and whatnot. It's like, and this was like maybe 3 years ago. And then eventually then the company realized, oh shit, these managers kind of suck, and they've been getting multiple complaints. We need to replace them. And now the manager I do have, who is a guy, we've done like morale in our store has been like so much better. Because this person worked with he worked in various departments that actually, understand what we do and how we have to do it and what we have to do to get it done.
Myth that, games cost, games take 6 years to make because games cost so much to make now. Graphical fidelity has increased so much.
I mean, obviously, Expedition 33 proves that no, that's not correct.
It's just a lie. If anything,
it's a bunch of shallow things. It's a bunch of stuff that, it's a bunch of graphical crap you probably didn't even really need to do. It's almost like, what is it? Hunt Down the Free Man, but on a grander scale. Sadly, it hasn't bombed that hard, but, basically putting a bunch of crap in there you don't need.
Games have gotten worse looking. Explain this to me. Why do games look worse now and cost 4 times as much to make? So going on to Jason's next lie, he said, games take 6 years to make because teams are bigger. Guys, explain this.
Well, again, I don't. Yeah, teams are bigger, but they don't need to be bigger. That's the problem.
In 1994, Final Fantasy III, incredible game, by the way. It was 30 dudes. 30 dudes made this game. Uncharted 2, Incredible game, made a lot of money for Sony, won a bunch of awards, made by 85 people.
I like the Uncharted. Actually, correction, I like the first 3 Uncharted games. I think 3 was a pretty damn good ending for this. If that was the end of the series, that would have been awesome. Mostly because the way that Amy Hennig wrote it, because obviously it was supposed to be very much based off Indiana Jones, old action serials from like the 50s and whatnot. Because where it just ends like him just kind of walking off into the sunset. I think that would have actually been a very perfect ending, because it's not, he's not going on, he's not leaving, he's not quitting, he's just going on for another adventure. That's very much of these old timey, action pulps type of things. Like the story doesn't end, he's just taking a rest. I have no interest in playing 4, especially after all the controversy with pretty much kicking off Amy Hennig in favor of Neil Druckmann, completely changing up her story as well. I know she says it's water under the bridge, but I will not play a Naughty Dog game ever because of the treatment of her. She is such a good writer. I love her writing because it is so honest. Like, the reason she made this is just because, again, she wanted to make like an action game. There was no underlying political thing. She just wanted to make something that was based off old-timey action pulps and old serials and whatnot. She is very honest with her writing. Even she says that, like, while video games can be an amazing way of telling a story, they are still, at the end of the day, video games. Unlike Mr. Neil, we don't use the word fun Druckmann, who wants to put some pretentious deep crap in there.
Guys, this woke dog water, dog slop of Last of Us 2.
This game is so depressing, too. I didn't play it, but watched my cousin play it. It's...
2020 had a bunch of women on the team, and it was made by 2,000 people.
I don't think that was really the reason why the game was bad. Again, I think it was because Neil Druckmann likes making depression slop.
I don't like bigger teams. I don't, hire less people. Don't hire as many people. I was playing Far Cry 6.
Oh, I know. I've heard some people call it like the best unofficial Silent Hill game, so that's why I'm kind of looking forward to playing it
the other day.
Down the line.
And there's like 30 accessibility settings for Far Cry 6. Bro, nobody gives a shit about accessibility. Like, if you're genuinely...
Okay. I'm guessing you mean like colorblind and like some certain lighting thing. I mean, the thing is, I don't think those really require that many team members, though. Like, that's just stuff you could probably easily do within a minute with like a few lines of code. I can't imagine it requiring so many people to do that, to say, oh, let's put this setting here for people who are colorblind or, have photosensitivity. I just can't fathom that.
Disabled, you've got trans people being like, I'm disabled. Like, yeah, okay, we know you're disabled, but I'm talking about people who are genuinely disabled, quadriplegic, have lost their arms and legs. Those people are disabled, and I think those people do matter. But Far Cry 6,
usually those types of games, when it comes to people with disabilities like that, like full on, like something's wrong with their hands or something like that, that's not usually what these people do. Usually that stuff comes out from like other sources, like somebody making a controller so they can use those or whatnot, or like people who are blind who can try to help people who are blind. I know like some certain people in the FGC community, the fighting game community, who are blind, like they have certain controls like to help them understand like how to be able to play. Those are cool, but these people aren't making them. Developers are not making that, really. That's like outside.
It's had like 30 accessibility settings, and all this money is just being invested on shit that people mostly don't care about. And that's why games are costing so much. It's because of women. It's because of women talking.
DI programs and companies cost an insane amount. Well, yeah, we've said that before. It goes without saying.
Too much.
I'm not getting into that
knowing
again.
how to Code. And it's because of woke activists and DEI hires in BlackRock. That's exclusively the reason why all this is happening.
See, some here, within all this, calling him a gay Jew and troons and stuff like that, there is a point in here.
Jason's third and final lie in this video was that COVID is why games cost more. Video game hiring peaked around 2020 and 2021. It hit pretty much a peak because companies thought that video game revenue was going to keep going up and up and up. But what turned out is that after COVID, people started playing a lot less video games again. And now video.
It's because those people usually, either casuals or just, well, no, even gamers in general, we went back to work. That's it. Like we went, well, I kept working because I work retail. So, but that's like beside the point. But, we don't all play video games 24/7. I'd love to, but that's not very applicable. Setting for colorblindness or seizures are good, but setting for phobias is such a oh yeah, that is kind of dumb. Like I know they had that for what was it, Monster Hunter Wilds, for people who are afraid of who have a fear of spiders. They have like some type of thing where it makes them like jelly looking monsters. It's really stupid. It looks really dumb.
Game employment is.
I don't know if that's actually in the final game, but I remember them talking about it because why am I going to have that? I'm not afraid of spiders.
In the tank, it's absolutely going down. Basically, what happened in 2020 was that a lot of the older base talent got kicked out of the industry. And this is, of course, what Jason Schreier doesn't want you to know. All of the based bros,
Well, I mean, it's the people who actually made the goddamn games. They've said this is it again with Rockstar. What's his name? Dan House? No. But you know who I'm talking about. I forgot his name. I want to say Dan Hauser. I might be thinking Dan Housen for some stupid reason. But those various developers are not there anymore. Same with Obsidian. Those people are not there. Even more so, let's say someone like Chris Avalon, which I'm not going to get into because I'm just going to get really pissed off. Because I liked his writing. But the people who made these games, like Red Dead Redemption, GTA 5, Knights of the Old Republic, even old, like the original Fallout titles, are not with these companies anymore. It's a bunch of people who probably do not understand the inspirations that these games came from. And if they do, or if they've seen any of those inspirations, they have never truly understood it. They never studied it.
Think about it. When Dark Knight came out in 2015, it wasn't, you're not looking at the guys that were necessarily there in 2015. You're talking about guys that have been in the video game industry for 15 or 20 years at that point. So the guys that worked on Arkham Knight were also the guys who made based 2008 and 2006 and 2009 games. But what happened, from all the research that I've done, what happened in 2020 was there was a hiring spree of women, of brown people, of DEI hires, and of trans people, and all this stuff. And that,
or more specifically, it's these people who knew nothing about this industry or have very little knowledge, at least not enough to do their job.
That fundamentally changed the makeup of the video game industry, and that is why we're getting all of these terrible games that we're getting today. All of the fatigue,
And it's not to say that women, again, don't play video games or can't make a video game. It's never been that, although a lot of people like to make that argument. It's just it's been primarily, again, it is just something that males generally gravitate toward more. That's just it. It's like, and it just seems like they're not hiring women who actually do want to be in this industry. It's kind of ironic considering they talk about that but don't say anything about, say, Amy Hennig, again, who was kicked off her own goddamn project, Uncharted 4, in favor of Neil Druckmann, to the point where even the voice actors were so upset about it that they actually had planned on walking off until she said, no, do not do that. That is a very bad idea. You'll most likely pretty much just get in trouble for it. So, but of course, no one's really going to report on that crap.
of the bad games are because of that crazy hiring spree that they went on in 2020. And now companies like Xbox are having to wake up and lay people off because of all the over hiring of women that they did, and nobody wants to hire these dog water games. So yeah, guys, Jason Schreier's a liar. That's pretty much all that I wanted to say in this video. I wouldn't trust a single word this dude says.
I was surprised he didn't talk about the Blizzard thing, but whatever.
I actually, back in the day before I knew what a dork he was, I read like maybe 2 of his books, and I'll admit some of his reporting is good, but it's just every single fact he says is going to be said through the lens of the fact that he's a gay communist. And through the lens of the fact that he's a lying gay Jew.
Sensationalist. That's what essentially it is. Sensationalist journalism. Best with that whole, this game needs to be, it's not being made by teenage boys.
So
he knows it's not a teenage boy. It's probably either a guy from Japan or just a girl, because a lot of these are just females in Japan, because people seem to not forget. Women like looking at hot-looking girls too.
I'm gonna get out of here, boys. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, bye. Oh shit! No, they might do that. Yep. It is going to get worse in terms of people getting fired and whatnot, and that's sadly what's going to have to happen. Just let it happen. This is the sting, and hopefully we can get some actual good games. I mean, we are, but we can try to get some actual really good games. I think that's pretty much it. I wanted to look about what was his name. About George Lucas. Oh, I don't know why I have that thing. Oh, that's right. Yeah, this is one of the guys I go to. Anyway. Eventually have like all these little compact files, compressed files and everything. Essentially they're like the emulators, like the PS3 emulator, and they just kind of have it like the settings custom made. They kind of take up space, but but they're not bad. Theirs is if you want to go and check him out. I forgot the other guy I have on here, but whatever. But yeah, let me go through some of these really fast, because I did find them quite interesting. Right here, George Lucas explained, audience doesn't know what they want to see. If they don't like a character, that's interesting. As a filmmaker, I want to find out why, but when the studios hear that, they take the wrong message. They let audiences actually make a movie. Of course, now they go crazy with that. Now it's all about what the fans think. That isn't how you make a movie. You make a movie by finding someone that knows how to make movies, that has a story to tell and is passionate about it. I found this kind of interesting, mostly on the fact that I'm pretty sure people's like kind of took some offense, like, oh, people don't know what they want. I can't turn that off, whatever. But I don't really disagree with him to an extent, especially when it comes to the when you don't like a character. When audiences don't like a character, you find out about it. Nowadays, obviously, it's if they don't like a character, oh, it's the audience's fault. They're misogynist, sexist, or they're racist, blah, blah, blah. I know someone pointed out, I was like, oh, this is the guy who made Jar Jar. Yeah, well, here's the thing, when he made a character like Jar Jar, when he kind of most likely found out all the backlash the character got, you know what he did? He didn't completely get rid of the character, because it might have seemed a little odd. He used him less. In fact, he only has like, 3 scenes in episode 2, one of which being very important because he's the one who proposes to give executive power to Palpatine. And like in episode 3, he's just it's at her funeral and shit, or to Padme's funeral. Like he used him, he didn't make him. I mean, obviously he was all out. He was used a bit more in say the Clone Wars, but that's neither here nor there. But he didn't overuse him. Yeah, he was annoying, but he wasn't as horrible as he was in episode 1. Personally, I don't really mind. I never mind Jar Jar. He was an idiot, but whatever. But yeah, I mean, I think he knows what he's talking about. I know some people have said like maybe he'd be a little bit more different if he was making movies now, but no, I always felt like despite what you may think about the prequels or any of his type of making, I feel like he is someone who really who followed these rules. It's like no one has a message anymore. That's another thing. Everything just kind of feels either regurgitated Marvel superhero stuff with again, it's a story, but it's like we've heard it so many times, or another deconstruction, or it's about oppression or some other crap. There's no story to it. It's just like another finger wagging or like things we've already heard. Yes, things suck in this society, I guess. Yeah, we don't need to hear it 24/7. Just tell me a goddamn story. I wish I could find the one about AI. I wish I kept it, but I don't know where it is. But I believe he has said that like regarding AI, that it is going to happen. We have to just accept it. People are going to be using it to just simply make movies, or at least make complete movies. I don't necessarily agree, but I don't really disagree when it comes to AI. I mean, yeah, it's going to happen regardless. It's going to always look kind of glossy. That's the thing with AI. You can usually tell what the certain certain ways it makes something. Usually there's a bit of a gloss that it just doesn't look completely right to your eyes. Even with the writing, like if you try to make it write a story, it usually has certain catch-all phrases that it says, like a secret, like a promise. That's usually stuff I've seen when I've seen AI write certain things. Like, this is AI. This is like completely AI. But I've also remember someone talking about like where was it? Where if he was a filmmaker now, how would he have used AI? I think he might have at least, well, not at first. I think he might have tried to actually look into AI, try to really study it, maybe, or try to understand it, what it can do, what it can't do, at least not yet, and maybe incorporate it in something. I mean, at most, for one, maybe make the fucking whole thing with, well, I was gonna say with Han shooting first, maybe not look so stupid. Then again, I'd rather him just leave that back in to where Han actually shot first, but at most, maybe up-resing the movies and whatnot. But even then, it's like, it'd have to be very, very subtle to where it's just something you really just can't do. But that's what I think. Whether he would use it, I feel like he would try, and then he'd realize, yeah, it just doesn't work. But that's pretty much all I got. It's a small little rant, and I know I didn't really go anywhere. Anyway, I think that's about it for that. I think I will try to find a game to play. Can't meet. Actually, you know what? This game, I was actually trying to play the other day, but it did. Something was wrong with my connection. It is not on. Give me a second. Is it going? There we go. Dino Trauma. Didn't they use fractal mapping in episode 3? I do not know. The sound's not on. But I think when by AI, I mean what AI is now. But I really would. Anyway, I had began to play this at first a while back, and I kind of thought, I was like, maybe I should like try streaming it. I was gonna do it that last time when I had it on there, but I have no idea what the fuck was wrong with my connection. That when I tried playing it, because it kept cutting off the stream when I was trying to start. But it's right here. Anyway, obviously this is based off, or I guess a take on Dino Crisis, because Capcom does not want to give me a Dino Crisis game. And this is probably been kind of fun because dinosaurs kind of scare me. Yeah, the guy who's not really as afraid of a lot of these things. Yeah, this is what freaks him out. Dinosaurs. They're big. It's been a long time, Agent Grant. Oh, as usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission, but Mobile Lab will help you survive, upgrade your skills, and prepare before... No, I wasn't done. That's all. Good luck. Okay. All right. Her mouth was not moving. Oh, wow. That is very fast. Can I jump? Yeah. Oh, it's like the trailer from the Lost World. That's cute. Level 3 required. What the hell's that sound? Use. Let me check around here. Level 3. I can't use the phone yet? Alright, that's gonna... Is there gonna be like a dinosaur that pops out right here somewhere? Alright, guess go. Oh. Listen up, Grant. This is top secret black ops, so don't expect any official support. First, you're to secure Dr. Whisk. He's currently working as the head of the non-weapons project at this facility. Secondly, you're to investigate, gather intelligence, and report back when it's happening inside Gnomza Industries. Alright. Read. Evacuation procedures. Once the experiment becomes dangerous or when it becomes too impossible to stop, evacuate immediately. We'll deploy a helicopter that will be waiting in the landing zone and area beta. Oh no, beta. Computer, no. No. Buzz, buzz. Gun. Dinosaurs. Use the card to open doors with the same colors. Astus? Not a word. Eh? Okay. Can I break this? Oh, Q. Eh? Eh? Dinosaur? Oh. Eh? Ah! Oh, hey, he's got the points like Dino Crisis 2. Okay, that's pretty cool. Do I have a flashlight? Yes, I do. Q. What is that? It's health. It's locked. Does my flashlight run out? No. We're not going to communicate with you. It's almost like the game's not finished. Ah. Oh, that was a bad shot. Stupid dinosaur. Who's king of the jungle now? Oh, I thought I could open this. Not enough dinosaur horror games at all. Even if I am terrified of them. The hell I get? Oh. I would still very much like to have more of them. Ooh. Hi, Damien. Check this A Short Tale of Solitude game demo. Can you imagine the developer hasn't finished it since 2010? What a jerk. Best, Matthew. I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say that's the game this developer was working on, but he didn't do it, probably because we can finish this. Ha 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 ha. See, it's funny because he doesn't finish his crap, I guess. I don't know. Oh, am I supposed to... Oh, can I open this? Ooh. Oh, there you are. Ah! Ah, son of a bitch! Many people don't. Yeah. Unfortunately. Oh. Ah. Ah. Actually, you're not even the one that actually stabbed or bit me. Where's that other one? I'm gonna kick it in the head. Ah. It's embarrassing me in front of everybody. That doesn't take much, but still. Ooh. Nearby gate opened. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Ow. Do I have something else? It's locked. Can I go out there? I cannot. That's good, because I don't want to run into more of the bigger dinosaurs. That would be scary. I don't know where to go. No. Is there a switch here? Maybe I missed. No, no, no. There's that. No? That was worth a shot. Oh, I can run. Awesome. It's locked. Let's just check everywhere. Sewer room. Oh, server room, sewer room. I'm an idiot. I will go check outside then. It's locked. Oh. No. Gotta be missing something, right? Buzz, buzz. In case. Where the hell do I go? Oh! Oh! Huh? Come here. Really? Okay. Nearby gate has been opened. No, open. Oh, God! God damn it. Son of a bitch, you scared me. I did. Ah. Bastard. He just popped up right there. Ooh. Have to break this or something? Ah. Okay, so we have destructible things. I will save that for a special occasion. What the hell? Oh. What the hell's hit me? Oh, okay. The rats can kill me or hurt me. Wow, that did not give me a lot of health. Oh, I guess I used it. And I am not wasting my ammo on a rat. That's a little bastards. Alright. Oh, haha. Also Dino Crisis. See how good this does. Really? Huh. Kinda figured like it'd be a one-shot. Unknown. Noise. Emergency. Noise. Site beta. Noise. Oh, yeah, noise. But I got a tape. That's Night of the Living Dead. Dear Lucas, I really don't know where your key card to level 3C is. Maybe Nastia lost it somewhere near the canteen. Good luck, Artem. Nastia. It's actually Nadia, but that's her pet. Because she's a freak. No, it's just the game playing clip. Hello? Ah! Yeah, you can't get in here. Stupid bird. I'm a bad shot. Fuck this. Come here. Where you at? Tech log number 1. Communication department will be closed at 8 p.m. At that time, the antenna will be temporarily disabled. God damn, I can't read. All right. There's no dinosaur gonna pop up and like, rawr. No? Okay. It's locked. What did that? Oh, wait, this, right? Yeah. Ooh. Open. Nice. Open. Uh-huh. What the hell hit me? Oh, I just got pistol ammo. I thought I got hurt. TDND. I'm sure that'll be important somewhere. Ah, convenient. Come here. Holy crap. You would figure that would actually kill them in one shot, but I guess not. Maybe a better shotgun? I don't know. The hell is this a kitchen or like a kitchen and maybe, I don't know, like what the hell is this for? Making soup? Bags of potatoes. I'll assume they're potatoes. You never know. Oh. Oh, but there's nothing in there. I can't open this one. Anything in the fridge? No. OJ, purple stuff. So thirsty. More shotgun ammo. Or pistol ammo. I don't know. Ammo's ammo right now. Oh, oh! Come here. Oh, you're like the spitter. You're a Dilophosaurus. And you bit me. That should have poisoned me. Probably. I don't know. I don't know dinosaur biology. Oh. Yellow key card. Collect the whole set. Video poker. Can I play it? Ah! I was playing a game. Rude, and you're making me waste my ammo. Y'all can play when I'm done. And there's like also multiple ones. Why did you? Ugh. All right. Did I win? Oh, never mind. Memory. Uh-huh. Yay. Oh. Was it that? No, shit. Oh. Oh. Nice. No. I messed that up. I meant this one. Yay! Oh, I got points too. Nice. Hope those carried over. This is messy. What's on the menu today, boys? What's that? Is that like a scale? Why would I need a scale? Okay. Oh, it came back from the. Okay, cool. Where I started. Is there any stuff around here? We got a door, right? Yay! Jurassic Park is frightening in the dark. Oh, the dinosaur. And one more thing, Jackie. 3 hours ago, we lost contact with one of our bulls. Agent, I don't know. I didn't read it. Last transmission was from Site Beta. Use underground transport line to find him and check what happened. Check that happened. All right, lady whose mouth doesn't move. Probably shouldn't jump on an elevator, but you can't tell me what to do. they gonna break out? Or is that asking too much for this game? Ah! Oh! I kicked it too hard. Aw. He's all torn up about it. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, the world. It's locked. Find mechanism to open the doors. Any of those fuse boxes? That's usually what we were doing. They had. Ah, come on, get in here, I dare you. Oh wait, you can go under. Just leave that open. Read. Hi, Chris. Regular meetings of Genomza? It's like it's supposed to be like a take on Genosha, which isn't, you know, that's not a dinosaur thing. That's an X-Men thing, but whatever. Research team will be held at the laboratories. Take care that power supplies be stable at all times. Best, Lucas. Lucas. Dinosaur. You're extinct. Awful line. And I need ammo. Going off the main but allows you to... Okay, whatever. I didn't read all that. Reload. Oh, I gotta do it manually. How many can I put it? Okay, 6. Can I break? Oh, okay. Oh, I can just step on them. All right, cool. Okay, I'm not wasting my ammo on those. Ooh. Could I have hit that? Would that have hurt them? Nice. Come here. You kind of like missed the door, dude. Unknown. Noise. I admire all forms of life. Noise. Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing. It's nice, I guess. Oh, Dino Crisis again. You think this game was inspired by that? Okay, let's see. Now, okay. Bring that over there. And then switch that. Boom. There we go. Anything else to read? Nope, nope. Beep. Y'all gonna break out? Can I just shoot you? Good. I don't want you coming back. Again. Ah! Oh. Ah! I'm not using these on those. No. That's a waste of camo. And this does a lot. What was... Did y'all see that? Like floating? Anyway. It smells like fried dinosaur. It's like one of the Flintstones. Can I shoot you? Yeah. It could pop out. Huh. That was dumb. I did not know that would do that. Oh crap, I gotta redo all that again? There's no save spots here. Looks like the mob was glitching through the wall. Okay, I think I can do this really fast. Open, come here. And I need that. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can speedrun this fucker. Is that open? Can't open that. Can't open that. Alright. Probably gonna miss some things, but fuck it. Do I have to save it? No? Oh, I can't save. Okay, it's a manual save. I'm an idiot then. That's my own fault. I should have looked into that. I don't have time for this. Go away, Dino. I'm too busy to pretend I'm scared of you. Uh-huh. Okay, I got the key card. Open that. Oh no. Trying to bait him out. There you go. Come here. Yeah. You. Not in the mood. Open that. Kick. Alright. Open. Come here. Open that. I think I got everything. Oh, yeah. Can I just hit this? Cannot. But I can smack these things. Not gonna die to a bunch of stupid rats. Get that? Oh, okay. I got fixed stamina. I have a certain amount of stamina. Amazing that this thing like just kind of makes them explode, but whatever. As you do. Pop. Come here. Don't care. Nothing? Okay. Oh yeah, get the tape. I don't know what that does. I'm guessing some achievement thingy. I don't have time for you. That's nice that you just kind of lower yourself so I can shoot you. That's very considerate. Let's save it. Oh, I did not realize I could do that. Is there a quick save? There are options? Gameplay, controls. PDA. DualShock, no. Whatever. I just have to remember to save. And the truth of the matter is, I'll never let you go. Let you go. Open. Open. Eh. Okay. Now I know there's some stuff in here, right? One of these had something. Yeah. I think this had stuff. Yeah. Probably should have reloaded that, but whatever. I'm trying to get out of here. I think that's all. Come here. Scary, scary. Shave and a haircut. 2 bits. Come on, where's those small ones? There they are. Can I sit you with this? Come here. Single file, everybody. You all get your chair. Go get your chance here. Lunch is served. Nope. Nope, no, 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 no. I did not see those the first time. Nice. Use that. And I think we are done. Let me go open this. Boom. Oh, did I forget something? Crap. Alright, go back. What did I forget? Ah. That's right. Boom. Nothing, nothing. No. Nothing. Alright, now we can go. Blah, 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 blah. Then I'll save it right here, too. I was actually kind of shocked that fire extinguisher blew up completely. I figured like it would just, you know, shoot whatever. Just shoot the foam. Yeah, I ain't gonna do shit. Hello. I guess that one doesn't, the blue ones don't spit? Maybe? I don't know. Take over the world. I don't know what this does. Eh. That it? Okay, cool. Oh. I thought that was something sticking out. Hello? Ow, you scratched me. Step on these, cause screw you. Oh. You know what? I probably should have hit that fire extinguisher that was right there too. Whatever. Not that. Bang, bang, bang. I guess that's a critical unknown. Okay, boom, boom. Oh wait, no. Uh-huh. There we go. Easy. Easy peasy. Bullets. That's a pretty good amount. Open this. You know what? Screw it. I'll just shoot these fuckers. That hurt. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Good. Just in case, I don't know how far. God knows how far that thing goes. Apparently it's flammable. Okie dokie. Oh, hello. Oh, okay, that's got a bit of a drift. ammo. And I have very little ammo for that too. Oh, classic little Half-Life type of way of doing that. Aha, I can't get out. Oh, I can't close it. That would have been kind of nice if I could. September 15th, we finally did it. We have the gate. We have called it the Einstein machine. Okay. Train. Does it actually do anything? Dinosaurs? Dinosaur? DNA? Dinosaur. Is there anything else? Just to be safe. It does not look like it. That's monsters. Okay. They look like monsters to you? Secrets, 0 of 2. Okay, sorry. Use. There you go. Alright, that's always good. Healing. The potency. Information on organisms in their weak spot. Alright, that's always cool. Look, how many times affect many elements. How luck affects many elements of the expedition. I don't know what that means either. Oh, oh, I actually have to enter it. Okay. That sound reminds me of KOTOR, like when you play Bazak. Sure. Anything else? Kill boss. All right. And Night of the Living Dead. I do not have anything. Or at least not. Oh, can I buy that? Let's see. Engraved the star, the special item designed to open doors, unlock crests, and grant passages to certain areas where they are active. Automatic module. On hands that allow you to reinforce your equipment or apply specialization to the... I guess. All right, it's our stop. Who's us? Who's ours? There's no turning back, so keep pushing, Agent Grant. We're counting on you. Save it. Oh, I guess I can't. Okay. Open Sesame Street. More bullets. Can't go there. Or there. Oh. Of course. Hello. I was like, I get to keep my weapons, right? Can't open that. Oh, canned coffee, haha. Nice. That is, I don't know the name of the movie, but I know of it. Anyway, tech log number 2: damage underwater gate mechanism. Problem with valve 3 repaired. Now functional. Rawr. Pick Fragile. I don't speak Italian. what opened. Oh. Alright, well, I'm probably gonna fight some sea monsters, some like Plessy, hopefully not a Mosasaurus, because that would scare the hell out of me. So it'll probably be a Mosasaurus or something. But probably like a Plessy. Yep, it's a Plessy! Why don't you look cute like in cartoons? I've just located Rick's beacon. Who's Rick? I'm sure you brought him up, but you know, let's be honest, I'm not really listening. He's currently passing the visitor center. Restore the power and find the elevator to the surface. Oh wait, the mole. Yeah. Be careful though. Well, gee, okay. Like I wasn't being careful-ish. Kinda have to. Ah! Bet you won't come over. Oh, yes you will. Okay, bet you're not gonna come over here. But you did. You called my bluff. Unlock? Did I just... Oh, okay. Well, at least I don't have to go back into that water. That smelly, smelly water. Oh, I could have... Well... I kind of could have shot it, but, you know, not really. Probably not the best placement for that. Waste of a bullet. Ooh. Okay, you don't have to switch that. Let me go see what's in here, though. Oh, I can't open it. Never mind. Can I open these? No. That it? That's all we got? Just oh. Psh. How did that kill you, but not when I shot you in the head? Whatever. Stupid dinosaur anatomy. Did he get a jerk? Ah. Could I have shot that? Yes, I could have. God, ugh. I really should be more aware of these. I'm saving it. Generator room? Oh, okay, can't go there. Haha, you can't hit me. Stupid wall's blocking you. There's that. What's going on in there? It's all that purple stuff. I was just joking about the whole purple stuff in the refrigerator, but there we go. That thing looks like it's gonna break down soon. Herb? No, just a plant. Oh, what? Oh. Hi, Sebastian. Thank you for letting me know. Safety is our top priority when it comes to gas leaks. I'll come over as soon as possible to assess the situation. Barry! Go, Barry! What did I open? No. Like a map? No. Oh, you know what? I think I remember where it opened. Hold on. Do I get points for kicking those? I didn't notice that. There is nothing here. Okay, I think I remember what to do though. Oh, a grenade. I don't feel like they'll stand still long enough for me to throw a grenade, but you know, thank you for the sentiment. I will take it. Maybe a big T-Rex will be around and I can kill it with it. That is locked. Where was it? There's that. No buttons here, right? Oh. Laboratory procedure number 6. It is essential to be aware of the potential hazards of archemophobia and take necessary precautions to avoid inhaling any toxic gases they may emit. If you suspect that you are someone who has been exposed to toxic gas, seek medical attention immediately. They can't do anything about it, but you know, you probably should still go see them. That did kind of scare me. I just didn't, you know, scream or anything. Tech log number 4. We regret to inform you that there is currently a power outage affecting several areas in the complex. Our technicians are working hard to resolve the issue as quickly as possible. We appreciate your patience during this time. This very troubling time. We can do it. Well, I can. I don't know about you. Oh. Oh, I thought there was something else around here. Where are you? Oh. Power has been. That's how you restore power with a valve? Okay. Don't feel like that makes any sense. Where'd you come from? Is there another? No? Alright. Oh, was there another path? Ah. Make me waste my ammo! It's locked. Ah. Ahaha. But I cannot open that. Pumping station. Giggity. Oh wait, I came from here. Just in case. Thank you. Oh, I'm guessing I need a gas mask. Oh, oh! Alright, cool. Holy crap, it took a lot of shots. But also, kind of dumb design, not gonna lie. The tongue is stupid. Any more of y'all? No. All right, cool. I just shoot it? Nope. Thought maybe if I shoot it, it'll like stop the gas from flowing or something. Hmm. That's where I came from. I'm pretty sure I'm missing some key cards around here too. Probably that yellow one. Save it. It's save it or load it. Oh, fuck. Yep, I'm an idiot. Fuck, I accidentally. Fine. That's my fault. Well. Whatever. I'm an idiot. Not in the mood. Open that. Get my shotgun. Come here. Okay, well, I wasn't that far. I just, you know, took a while to get there. Where'd you go? You just saw Plessy. There you are. That's the save. And I still don't have a... That's locked. That came from here. Let's just go back. I am going to try and go into that little poison area. I feel like I'm not supposed to, but I will try to see what happens, just because I'm so goddamn curious. Figured there would be like some type of, I don't know, gas mask maybe to get through, but I guess not. No? No. Alright, let's do it. I'll kill the ones that come, whatever, the Venus flytrap monsters that come in here. Come on. God damn, what, like 4 shots right there? Come on. Alright, let's do this. Can't just turn this off, no? Alright, cool. It's gonna suck! Oh. Blech. Guessing I just held my breath for a very long time. Oh, open this too. Now, what can I open? I mean, I know what to open, but like, where are the red doors that I can open? Hmm. Yes, 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 yes. Oh. Oh, that's okay, cool. I'll save that too. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Could have shot that. Saved myself the bullets. Oh, I went there. Just in case. I cannot swim faster. All right. Oh. Okay. Oh, never mind. I'm lost. Lost. Valve around here? Oh. Yes, there is. I just don't know how to get to it. Or how to turn it off. Pretty sure I can't get through that. No. No. Alright, figure this out. Can I leave? No, that would be kind of funny. Oh, let's see. Where am I? Any indication of, like, places I've explored? Not really, no. But apparently there is something important here. Oh, yeah, I guess so. This is gonna be dumb, but whatever. Yep, okay. Kind of crazy that that kills you in one shot. When figures would do that, but okay. Anything important? No. Anything I'm missing? Can you just shoot the damn thing? No. Oh, okay. Velociraptor. Rugosodon? Okay, sure. Pterodon. Plesiosaur, obviously. Dilophosaurus. Copysignathus. That's not real. Pretty sure we don't have we had creatures that looked like that. But okay. Let's see. Or F. Is there anything here? Do I have to go downstairs and figure that stuff out? Seems like I might have to. See. No, that would just take me downstairs. All right, we'll go in there one more time, just in case. Maybe I missed something. You know, I don't feel like this is like the best thing I should be doing, but whatever. No. Okay, it is killing me though. Huh. How the hell did I turn off that one valve? I am right there. Apparently there's a lower level. Is that where I came from? That. There's that. Shoot the damn thing. Eh, never know. No. I am so stuck. Okay. Ah. Is there something? Well, I know there's something I missed, but I just don't know what I missed. No. I am on that. No? Alright. Oh, what? Okay, I didn't know I could do that. Like a hint to what I gotta do this for? Alright, let's see if there's anything here. And the underwater gate mechanism problem with 3 valves repaired, non-functional. Okay. Okay, we called it the Oh, okay. I'll take it. That's how I get through in life, just luck. Okay, more Uzis. Alright. Do I have anything around here? Any type of... No. Okay. You'll see me. I know you do. No power. What did I step on? Oh, your eggs. Haha. I don't know why I did that. Still can't open that. Please, for the unknown. Oh, a crossbow. We are playing with forces beyond human understanding. Maybe don't do that. I don't know. Open. Alright. September 19th. This is Peter. They're using the vents. That's how they're getting around the site. Away from... Run-on sentence. Alright. You know, no. That's just bad grammar. You're a scientist. You should know better. Come here, single file. Oh, that it? That all of them? Oh, you. That took like 15 bullets. That is a lot. Oh, thank God, this... Oh, okay. Nope, I'm not wasting these on you. Anyone else? I didn't see that hand before, but okay. Finally, I can get somewhere. Oh, okay. Mikhail, get over to the engineer room ASAP while I stay here and figure out what the problem is. Luke, Mikhail, from RE3? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe that's the reference? Oh. Pfft. All right, let's get some upgrades. Oh, what do we have here? Oh yeah, the weapons. Shooting range pass? Special item designed to open doors, unlock credits, and grant passage to certain areas when they are active. Okay. Look at some of these. Oh, the Lost World. Oh, it's, I guess based off the Sir Arthur Conan Doyle thing. Look, there we go. No, I want to upgrade. Requirement not fulfilled. Well, I haven't really fought a boss yet, so... I'm just learning. Fine. Put a damn movie on. Rawr. Endurance. Oh, I don't have enough. Rawr. Yes, I don't care really. Level 3. Secret passage. Ah! What the hell is shooting? Ah! Whoa! 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 Damn, it just kind of fucking just put me right into the fucking fray. Man, I didn't even kiss me before he tried to fuck me, damn. I'm gonna step on your eggs, how you like that? I need a soda. Key card. Oh yeah, my light. Really should just keep this damn thing on. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and assume you don't really need to... Like, the dinosaurs aren't smart enough to where, like, the light really attracts them or anything. Or, you know, just make the game brighter so I can see. Tap on your eggs. Barracks report. I had no men, and we had no actual orders, so I stayed in bed and hoped the incident would go away. Well, look how that turned out. Again, also these things. I keep forgetting they're there. I'll use this. Does this work? No. Oh, did he spit on me? Alright, I can barely see that. I'm also, you know, at 42% of my health. You know what? I've gotten back from worse, so. What does this paleontology crap do, though? Does it actually show me what their weak spots are? Speed? Oh, it just, okay. Not really. The elite. It doesn't show like it does. Alright. Armory. I feel like that would be like for sneaking up on them, but I don't ever feel like there's a good opportunity for that. Or that this game is really that in-depth to where I can actually sneak up on the dinosaurs. Then again, I'm not really trying. I'm trying to kill these things. Oh. no, let me redo it. I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. Oh, I gotta wait. Okay. Yeah. What the? Huh. Do they like change it in certain ways? The hell does that work? Okay, I was... Nope. How do you... Just in case I don't accidentally press something. How do you... oh. Wait. I still don't get that. There we go. Okay, so it's R to change it. I kind of wish it would tell you that on here, but whatever. Is it? Oh, you just keep pressing it. Okay. Never mind, you just keep pressing E on that. Okay, that's still dumb. Try it again. Oh, okay. I thought I actually had to... I had to go to those points, but I guess not. Highlight the node throughout power. There. Yay. What did I open? Also save. Oh, more of these guys. Y'all catch me. Damn, they just fall like rocks. Grant. It's me again. Hi, Asia. I accessed the confidential Genomza industry files. We didn't think they would go so far. What, making dinosaurs? Yeah, I think we all we had leaks about the experiments, but we had no idea about the device called the Gate. This is insane! Really? Mr. Whisk, I would like to report that the main passage to Site Gamma has been sealed. Valerie Bart Security Team. Who made these? Oh, that looks weird. I'll use this. That's locked. Oh, I was like, I can't move. It's got its hands on me. Out of this seems safe. Oh, I still can't move. Okay. Wasting my ammo. Really, like, no gas mask or anything. Huh. Wow. Oh, what the heck? You're like, what are you coming after me for? I should have went back inside, too. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna die. Yep. Okay. Now. Actually, where's my... Yeah. Can I? I cannot zoom in. Okay. Come here. That doesn't do much. That'd be kind of cool if I can get my arrows back, though. Mm-hmm. All right, so I have one, and it's time too. Maybe if I just throw it at them. There you go. Have fun with that. Really? Amazing, that did nothing. Can't go there. Alright, so I really have no choice. Okay, I have to go that way. But let me save it. Probably can't open that door, so. I don't have a choice in this. I'm gonna use this on the other dinosaurs, and then I'll just take out the other one. Or take out the Triceratops. With the Uzi. Oh, wow, that was easy. And I probably could have shot those, couldn't I? You know what? We're loading that. Screw that. Okay, that didn't really hurt him at all. In fact, it did jack shit. Would be kind of nice if my health could kind of come back after the poison. I don't know. health, please? Not to step on your stupid eggs. Some health. I cannot understand what you're saying. Alright, cool. I heard prehistoric. That's all I heard. Forget it. Whatever. Alright, time to go back. Come on, y'all see me. Really? Y'all purposely supposed to stay there? Sorry, that's fine. I haven't been doing much, to be honest. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I don't. You don't need to tell me everything. That's not sarcasm. I mean, like, I am perfectly okay. If you're just here for the, I guess this vibe. Get out. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, just here for the play. Came through. I'm gonna throw up. Yeah, you know what I meant. Okay. Where the hell do I go? Save first. Oh wait, I've already been here. I think I actually passed something up, didn't I? Or there was a door around here that I couldn't open. Here, right? Yeah. Ooh, cool. And a crossbow that doesn't seem... What do I get? What is this? More zombos? Dice poker. Oh, I'll keep that, and I'll keep that. What? Wait, is that the ones I got rid of, or like roll? Oh, okay. Cool. Roll. Nice. Full house. Everywhere you look. Stop watching me, pervert. Oh. Alright, well, they put some effort into that, I guess. There you go. It's pretty sneaky, sis. I don't need to go there. I don't want to go back there, and I don't think I have to, so I'm not going to try. Clearly, this little thing was inspired by Jurassic Park 3. Oh, I already went there. What am I doing? What are we even doing here? Go away. These. Oh, I've been here already. Oh, I would say it would be kind of cool if there was like a big ass T-Rex here. But, you know, whatever. I guess not. I guess that would have been too cool. Save. All right, I think I have to go there. Was there a door around the corner? I just saw that? No, I can't open it. Fuck. All right, whatever. All right, let's look at the map. There's nothing here. There is something here. Yes, there is a door. I did not. You know what? I'm gonna load from there because I don't need to be here. The hell is that? Huh. You. And can't go there. Obviously. Did I miss something here? No. Where the hell do you go? Okay, it kind of... Huh. Oh. Oh, ho, 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 ho. No, 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 no. Whew. Okay. It did not look like I hit it, but whatever. I'll take it. Oh, wow. My flashlight was not on. The hell's going on? Oh. Can I shoot it from here? Ha. Thought you can get me. Rick, it's Agent Rick. Oh, geez, Rick. There's no time for questions. You'll need to use the manhole in the northwest gate. To get throughout the facility. The signal is too weak to locate Dr. Whisk, but I'm sure he's at Site Beta. All right. All right, I see that too. Yep, I knew it. Little bastards. Nearby laser has been disabled. See if I can just kill you like this way. Right in the butt. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Really? That didn't kill you? All right. I'm saving that. I got some nice health here. Ah! Rick? You'd kind of figure the shotgun would kill him in one shot, but whatever, I guess not. Yeah. I saw an X, I thought maybe it would do something. Curses. From my curiosity. Is there anything here? No? Yes? Can I climb this? Oh, I can open it. Ah! Not again! Why aren't y'all friendly? You're too stupid to get... Oh. Oh wow, you are kind of dumb. Huh. Man before time lied to me. Also like that you didn't try even getting out of there. So many boxes. Well, on the plus side, I am almost at full health. So that's good. Oh. 10,000 points. Wow, wow, wow. What'd I get? The Last Man on Earth, starring Vincent Price. Woo. Okay, so I might actually need some weapons, though. Not available. Okay, I don't really know what those do then. Yeah, I'll leave it as is. Save it, because for all we know, they're gonna just put me right into a bunch of dinosaurs. Oh, I guess this is the last level before the early access is over. Get all this squared away. Grant, listen carefully. I've found some information that might be important. You love me, I know. So in 1980, Genoza, whatever, Industries started work on teleportation side effects. The design was based on one of the classified Nazi experiments in the Owl Mountains during World War II. It's always the Nazis. Many research facilities were wiped out because of strange issues. But finally, Project The Gate was completed 2 years ago. Nice name. looks like history repeats itself. Oh, that's it? That's all you really wanted to tell me? Oh, okay. I guess I can't. Now you see me? Oh, I came from here. Come here. Just in case. Ah. Does that do anything? No. Ooh, keycard. Convenient. And I'm guessing something's gonna pop out the second I get that keycard, right? Come on. Huh. Alright, never mind then. Oh, now you pop out? Damn, they don't seem to take any splash damage. Or AoE, whatever. Dear Tex, I am writing to remind you about the critical role that water temperature plays in laboratory experiments. Even minor fluctuations in water temperature can have a significant impact on the accuracy of productivity of your results, especially in experiments with aquatic organisms. Michael Vinsky. Oh, a Stegosaurus. Ah. Haha, you can't. Oh, you can get in here. Well, not really. Holy shit, that takes a lot off, too. That's gonna waste my bullets. Eh, dinosaur. Oh, no. Life, though. I'll take that. Oh. Oh, okay, you just can't wait. Come in. Okay. Come and try to kill me, you gotta try to clip through the wall. Right. Where'd you come from? Oh, you came from there. All right. It's locked. Yay. Over here? No? Ah. What the hell's I? And I just throw a grenade at you. Just in case, because for all I know, the damn thing is gonna end up hitting me. Fine. These weapons do not seem very strong. Like, they seem very, very weak. Now, laboratory log number 2. Experiment objectives. Amplify the specific regions of Velociraptor DNA using PCR. Purify the amplified DNA product for applications down the line. Okay. I can kind of appreciate the jargon, but it's like, I don't really care either. Oh. Oh, okay. Damn it. Did I get anything? Sorry for just wasting my bullets. Oh! Okay, cool. They did give me some bullets. I'll do it again. I get it? No. What do I need to do? Okay, I need to get, I guess, to 56. Okay. One more time and I'll go. Fuck. I got an idea, actually. I'm not gonna... I'll let the timer run out, then I'll let it give me more stuff, more ammo. No, it won't let me do it? Alright. Kind of does. Forget it. I don't want to waste any more bullets. Can't open that. Just that. That's locked. Save. Oh. No? Or do I have to go back to the underground thingy? Yeah, I think I gotta go back around. Alright, fine. Oh, you're still alive. Jesus. What opened? All right, let's see. I have a yellow key card. Came from, I think. Yeah. Uh-huh. Shoot this. Really? There we go. Anything? No. Oh. No, I cannot go that way. I don't see anything. It said something was opened, I just don't know what opened. Not this. Alright, try it again. No. That is that. There's that. Yeah, it's worth a shot. Well, there's that. That's cool. Guess that'd be a faster way to get out of here. Am I missing something? I mean, yeah, but it's like, what am I missing? Nope, can't go in there. You. What am I missing? Great. Ah. Well, you give me the freaking, at least the ammo? No? Fine. Alright. I'm getting there slowly, but I'm getting there. I read this. There's nothing else here, and we'll see. Unless this. No. That was a waste. Oh. Oh. That's my fault. I really should have figured that. Unknown. Noise. Bravo. Noise. Respond. Noise. Pick. Anything? Nothing. Just jump. Oh. That was bad. Oh, alright. Oh no! Littlefoot! No, I like brontosauruses. I don't want to kill you. Okay, well I know you are too big. Yeah, see? Oh, Brachiosaurus. Let's see, it's... Oh, I don't have any more of the grenades. Alright. Sorry, big guy. I don't want to do this. Sorry. That was a waste of bullets, too. Oh, I didn't care about the other ones, but I didn't want to kill that one. I like Brachiosauruses. They're kind of cool. Usually so peaceful. Pop. Pop. What am I doing? Oh. Nearby laser field has been disabled. Oh, you can't just have something crashing in here? Alright, fine. Come on. I know there's some dinosaurs around here, right? Oh, all right. Never mind them. Rawr. There we go. How do y'all not die from that? Well, I have the blue one here, so I guess... Yeah. Open? Cool. Uh-oh. Was there something else? Yeah, that one. Right. Dear all, I am writing to inform you that due to an emergency situation, we must immediately evacuate the facility. Please leave your workstation and gather your personal belongings as quickly as possible. Thank you for your cooperation in this matter. Sincerely, Mrs. Natalie Clover. That it? That's all you gave me? Oh. What? I'm saving. That it? Alright, there's a crossbow. Unknown. Noise. This is Alpha 1. Noise. Negative contact with Bravo. Noise. Tech log number 5. It is important to ensure that the scales are calibrated regularly to maintain their accuracy. Oh, okay. Ah. Clever, clever. Ow. What I open? Cool. I can say, where's my light? Oh, I thought that was something. Is that it? Okay, I guess I can't do anything there. Oh, I thought it was something. Fuck, 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 fuck. Ugh. Blah. Let's see. Doesn't look like any other places I can go. But I will try one more time. Oh, there we go. Nice. I guess that's what opened. So what can I open with this now? Alright, cool. Saving that. Hmm. Here we go. Save it, because this seems important. Yeah, sure. Oh. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go to the, can I not go back to, oh, well, whatever. Landing zone. Grant, can you hear me? A few hours ago, Team Bravo mounted sentry guns and seized control of this area. They are working for Genomes Industries, and they want to recover all experiment data. I suggest you be careful. I also meant to go to the mobile lab to upgrade myself, but whatever. Personal diary. Arriving at a secret complex is a surreal experience that requires the utmost attention to detail and protocol. As someone entrusted with assessing such highly secure facilities, I know that I must adhere to a strict security measure to ensure the complex remains safe and protected. Oh. That's not gonna hit me, is it? I mean, I'm guessing it could hit me. Oh, wow. Nice hot shower. Can I go into that? Or will that hurt me? Welcome back. Oh, hey, Torch. Thank you. Is this gonna hurt me? Are you still there? Hmm. Huh? Ha ha ha! Probably not this. Alright, never mind. I guess I can't like pick it up, can I? No. I don't hate you. Easy. Yeah, well, despite killing me, these explosives are extremely weak. They don't seem to do shit to these things. But if I get too close, they'll blow my head off. Obviously. Unknown. Oh. Operation Wipeout canceled. Repeat, canceled. Someone said a racial slur. Noise. Return to underground shelter. Immediately. Noise. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Really didn't want to do that. At least not with my... Come here, I know you see me. Really? Not gonna... Come on. Fine. I'm not wasting my bullets on you. I don't have to. Alright. Not a big fan of the, switching to the weapon that I get ammo for when it, like, the actual weapon's right there. That's kind of annoying. I'm saving it. What turned off? You figured it would, like, explode both of them, but whatever. I guess not. Kind of padding this out, aren't you? Oh, God! That was a bad... That was really bad. That was horrible. I panicked. I don't recall seeing them right there, but whatever. High voltage. Rock and roll. Y'all are more annoying than anything. Oh. Won't let me read? A little rude. Tech log number 7. During routine maintenance checks, we discovered a malfunction in the power station at the barracks. We have activated the backup generators in the meantime to ensure that critical systems remain operational, but it may not be sufficient to support an entire barracks. Okay, cool. I don't... Again, I've said this before. I know they do this to kind of make the world feel alive and stuff, but sometimes I just don't care. Did I come from here? I mean, I was already here, but yeah, okay. But yeah, I did come from here. Anything else around here? No, not really. Okay. Where am I? I need to go up. Stairs, I guess. I just don't remember where that is. And I'm going in a big-ass circle. Oh, there we go. I can't get there. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure this is toward the end of the game, and I'm gonna guess there's gonna be like a T-Rex around here. Yeah, I heard that. Ooh, a weapon. We have a T-Rex. I can't open that, can I? Oh, okay, that's cool. I'm not gonna use that, though. I don't want to waste that. Fuck. Ah, crap. They all kind of just came out of nowhere, too. I don't want to use that, though. Are they just gonna pop out the second I... Yeah. I really didn't want to waste those. Also, I don't... Oh, you son of a bitch. Ugh. Okay. Really? You can do a wield of, like in Fear 3. Yeah. Only problem is, there's not a lot of ammo in these. At least I don't have a lot of ammo. I probably should have... I guess you actually have to get those from the mobile site thingy. Also, there's no T-Rex here. Oh, cool. I got these back. Alright. I'm guessing the second I hit this, the copies are going to come out. Right? Come on. No? Ah, there we go. Personal diary. I often find solace in playing my electronic keyboard during my first time. Whether it's... Oh, it's... What? I'm trying to do something here. I knew you'd come out at some point. It just... I didn't know when. Alright. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I don't know how to play the piano. In my free time, whether I'm alone in my bunk or jamming with my fellow soldiers, my electronic keyboard has become an essential part of my regular day at the barracks. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. That's... That would probably be a lot nicer if I actually played the piano or knew what the hell I was doing, but... Whatever. I could just pick this up, but that would make too much sense. I should have figured that was there. Oh, wow, that's convenient. TDND, can this hurt me? That'd be funny if it killed me. First things first, let me go get that life. I think there was some around here. Not here. Or was I imagining that? I'm guessing I imagined that. Oh well. Save. Oh, that'll work. Ah. Power has been restored. What happened? Hold on. Is it going? Kind of, but it's actually really slow. Or it's like really bad. Alright, I think I got it. I don't know why it cut off on me. The stream cut off. Did like a little reset, so yeah, I'm gonna try that. See if, hopefully, if anyone's still watching, but we're gonna try to finish this anyway. Alright, where the hell am I? Oh! Psh. Jesus, okay. Ah. Alright, let's see if I can throw this at. Did it break it? No. Alright, can I break this thing like that? Wow, okay, it just like flashes. It barely fucking... Do I have a grenade? I have one. Really? Okay, come on. Is it going now? So, it does not seem like I can really stream. I mean, I'm offline, so, but I'll do this anyway. Is it going now? Hold on. Sucks, but I think that's probably like, is it gonna go now? We going? No. Oh, okay. Now it's going. All right. Huh. Well, even though Twitch is always someone's average is too high, whatever. Anyway, I guess I can try to keep going. Or is it sinking again? All right, we'll try it one more time. If other than that, if it keeps messing up, I'll have to call it a night. I'm almost done with this, I think, too. But we'll try it again. And it sucks that hasn't changed so far. I think it is having it on kick is what's the issue here. And what the alright, whatever. Yeah, I think having it on kick is probably what's fucking it up. At least that's what I think. It really would not surprise me if kick is the reason the stupid thing keeps like dropping frames and then all of a sudden disconnecting. And if that's the case, then I will have to just drop using that. That was a bad shot. Okay. Then I'm just gonna have to drop kick altogether because for some reason it's really much a pain in the ass to get both of them working. And I know Twitch already loses frames. Ow. Is there a code around here? Ow. Wasting my ammo. Oh, there you go. 9576. Yeah, movie. Yeah, movie. Cool.